Yo, 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 what's going on, everyone? I just looked over at my thing and I saw my microphone was muted, but it's all good. We're here. What's happening, y'all? We got King Morpheus, we got Coke, Mr. Recycled, Darth Noxagon, my friend, Nimo Noom, Boss Nimo Noom, and Satfat the First. Impressive. Constant first, man. Let's just host up a game if someone wants to come and play me. I was saying recently I don't think I'll play any team games anymore, but I think we'll play some team games today. So we'll keep playing Gimme games and all the other good stuff. I might jump back to standard maps for today, play on some of those and all the other good stuff. But if anyone's here nice and early and wants to play, I know it says 1500 plus, but if you want to play and you're in the chat, I'm more than happy to play you. A little bit tired today. And just in general tired this week. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I feel just a little swamped with, a little overwhelmed maybe is the right word. But we put out a video today, and I don't know. It's tough. So we put out a video today, and it looks to have done really, really well. So fingers crossed. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know what good and what bad is on YouTube anymore. But yeah, what graphic card do I have on my PC? I've got the 480 Super. Yeah, anyone at the moment is welcome, as long as you're in the Twitch chat. Yeah, just join. If you're below 1500, just say it's me in the Twitch chat. Sorry, in game chat. I'm from Twitch chat because you know how it is. I want the people who are like into hanging out with me to play with me. You know what I'm saying? The 4080 Super, 4080 Super, 4080 Super. It's quite a beefy graphics card. I also, people have told me this is stupid and doesn't do anything, but I think it does. I've set my, I have a 1080p monitor, right? This is for him. We'll play for him. I have a 1080p monitor. And with that monitor, hold on, let me get my face back. And with that monitor, I have set my graphics card to 4K resolution, and then I scale it down to my monitor. So we've got a little bit better of a, we have a little bit better pixels or whatever.
下命令。好的，是的。什么？出发！遵命。
是的，建主公。建主公，请下命猎人。什么
Maybe we do this here, maybe.
建主公，猎人。
是的，请下命令，出发。出发，出发，出发，出发，出发。
Can I try fast divine books?
遵命。
The problem with going fast divine books is like, what are you going for? Generally, you want to have a mix of fire archer plus halberdier, or fire archer plus javelineer, or fire archer plus Dao, right? So what are you going for is the general question, right? So if we're going for, if you go halberdier plus javelineer, you could go fast divine books. Kind of makes sense. But otherwise it doesn't really make sense. You could grab it a little later, I guess. Did I not? Nah, we're just gonna chill in this game. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy. This guy's a viewer.
命，
So we're not gonna rush him or
是的，
请下猎人。
anything
请下
crazy.
命令，猎人，
什么？遵命。
请下命令。
什么？见主公，猎人，
是的，遵命。
All right.
什么？
Just keep wondering. This town center is so obscenely good, and his Hades. He should go for his own town. He's got a great one here with the double elephant, the gold mine.
准备好了，遵命。
I think that this map has got. I think that man, this map just needs like. It needs to get rid of this elephant spawn and make it like a deer spawn or something that's a little bit further away from the town center. It's a little too strong.
请下命，遵命。出发。
I'm gonna wander down here and see if there's any relics or anything. Let's grab this. How's everyone going today? What's been happening?
请下命令。什么？
Hello, Mr. Super Saiyajin. How you going, dude?
出发。
Sure.
准备好。是的，出发。
You guys wanted me to go this one, didn't you?
什么？
请下遵命，矿工是出发，矿工，准备好了，
准备好了，出发，遵命。
Well, I mean, he wanted to join. I'm making an 1100 player. I'm not like you, Darth Nox. I don't just go onto the ladder and just resign against everyone.
出发。
You know?
遵命。出发。
That's you. You're the one who does that.
出发。遵命。出发。
什么？
请下命猎人，见主公，
Is that building?
猎人，是
They
猎人，
really should have done an indicator for this, like where it's gonna auto build
见主公，
and where it's not. They should have done an indicator.
请下命令，遵命。出发。遵命。
Alright.
出发。遵命。
准备好，出发，出发，出发。
什么？见主公，伐木工，
是的，
好的。请下命令。什么？
Alright,
出
let's
发。
push
遵命。
this
出发。
in.
遵命。遵命。猎人。
是的，
I have vanish, so even if he comes and attacks me, I'll just click vanish. I'm not. I don't need anything special over that.
请下命令，准备好了，遵命，见主公，
I found him. I'll kill the villain and run.
遵命。
什么？出猎人，
遵命。
好的。
是的，
是遵命，猎人，
是遵命。猎人。
请下猎人出发，猎人，
攻击。
准备遵。
好的。
什么？遵命，猎人，
Thank you for the Twitch Prime.
出发。出发。
The Super Saiyajin.
遵命。
Appreciate you, my friends.
"准备猎人，
All right, someone said you wanted these books here. Okay, we'll go for the books play. This might not have been what you expected, but this is what we're going to give
是
you.
的，什么？
好的。
I want to get that tech as well when I can. These guys can come over here next. Don't have to think about it. Now you're coming over here. I shouldn't have put the dark books over there. There was a mistake, I think. That's alright.
是的，是的，
好的，
是的。建筑工，建筑工，
Am I getting gold out of this? Will you just jump on this for a hot second? The thing with Hades is you have to sort of hide the attack just a little bit.
请下命令。建筑工，矿工，
请下命令。
什么？建筑工，猎人，
I need more on gold now.
准备好
I'm
了，
gonna
是
take you
是的，
off. Actually, you go here. You go here.
准备好了。
These guys are fine there.
是的，左出发，左出发，左出发，遵命。遵命。
We'll just get all the units out, and we'll just walk over here and try and kill this. Is he on this? He is. Okay. Well, we'll come and attack him here and see if he's got any dudes. You could just be going heroic age, so we do need to get some damage here.
是的，遵命。出发，遵命。
Don't alert him to my presence. Just walk forward. We'll see if he runs. He's not running. Okay, now we'll attack.
出发。是的，遵命。出发。
请出发。建筑矿工，
请下命令。建筑猎人。
什么？建筑工，猎人，
左出发，左出发。
So now we go to the main
左
base.
出发。开战。是的，是的。出发，左出发。
Of which we cannot attack. He has all the fire archers.
左出，左出，遵
Not
命
the。fire archers. We have fire archers. He's got the things.
是的。
什么？出发。
Okay, so we're gonna maybe jump onto
准
this
备
now
建筑工，
instead of onto that.
遵命。
That's enough gold income there. Over the wood, please.
是的，建筑
This
工。
here.
遵命。伐
You
木
guys
工，
go here.
出发。左出发。
I mean, to some degree, the Dow counter. They don't counter Toxotes, but they do
建筑工，
beat Toxotes to some degree.
左出，遵命。遵
What do we
命。
got here?
出发。
Okay, I got an idea.
遵命。准备好了，出发。遵命。遵命。遵命。请下。是的，攻击。好，出发。
So I kill off this. I tank the tower
开战。
and kill a villager.
遵命。什么？
Run
出发
back.
是准备好。建
Get
筑
one of
工，
these.
准备好了，开。遵命。出发。攻击。遵命。
That's a lot of dudes.
左出发。左出发。
Let's run away.
遵出发。遵命。遵命。
Alright, I think the best move here is just to walk up here and maybe grab this town center.
出发。
什么？
I do not think I am breaking through here anytime soon.
准备好。遵命。建筑工。建筑工。建筑工。什么？左出发。左出发。遵命。
Okay.
准备好了。
I'm gonna wander around the other side of the map.
请下命令。出发。遵命。建筑
Is
工，
this also cheaper with that? It is. Alright, I'll get some towers
出
here.
发。伐木工，
I'm gonna break all the rules. Let's go for another town center and see what happens. Alright,
请下矿工，
you guys go here.
准备好了。
什么？矿工出遵命，请出发。则出建筑猎人。走，出发。是的，伐木遵命，矿工。
Give me an armory,
准备好了，建筑工，
please.
伐木工。
是开战。建筑工，
起是的，遵命。请下
You
建筑
guys will
猎人
kill
准备好
one
了
of those
什么
guys. Now I know there's some rhinos around here. We'll go this one. I wanted to go into
请
the
下命令。
the whatchamabuckets, right? The cavalry, because I got the cavalry relic.
遵命。
How many hours do I have in this game? I have currently 1,888 hours in Age of Mythology Retold. Is that the right question? Is that the question you're asking?
是的。出发，请向
Or just like Age of Mythology in general? I have a lot of hours in Age of Mythology in
准备好
general.
遵命。猎人，
I have played this game a
是
butt
建
ton.
筑工，
准备好了，是
A
出发。
ridiculous amount of time. Why is it 60 FPS on? Because I don't like it with more than 60 FPS.
准备好来战。
什么？建筑工，下命令。建筑工，
是的，准备好了。建筑工，请下命，准备好了。
Good morning, Solidarity. Hey, how you going, my friends?
遵命。什么？出发。遵命，出发。
Alright, we'll take a little look-see in here.
出发。
Doesn't look like there's a lot going on.
准备出发。出
Alright,
命。
let's run back. I got a lot of resources coming in here, so
准备好什么？出遵命。
what I do think is I need to make sure I have some of these guys up at the back so I can get myself the
建筑工，
请下
the siege out if need be,
猎人
because he is going to siege me somewhere.
出发。猎人
是的。农夫，建筑工，建筑工，建筑工，农夫，
什么？出发
请。下命令。什么？遵出发。伐木工，
是
Um,
什么？出发。出
准备好了。矿工，
I imagine he's doing it on the other side, to be honest. So let's just wander around here.
是的，建筑工。
请什么？是的，好的。
Yeah, it's got to be a fortress on the other side.
遵命。
I gotta get this
准备
as
好
well.
建筑工，请下猎人。是的，
请下命令。
遵猎人。什么？是的。
So this basically here means.
是的，
Wait, I can just do
什么
this？here.
建筑工，伐木工。
Yeah, there it is. This means I just need to get
准备好了，出遵命。
a whole bunch of
出矿。准备好了，
these guys out so I can hold.
出发。是的，遵命。什么？出发。是的，遵命。出发。遵矿。出遵命。出遵命。出发。开战！攻击！是。开战！开战！开战！
是的。什么？遵出发。建筑工，
准备好，建筑什么？遵命，准备好了，攻击！开战！
All right.
出发。
请下命令，攻击！是的，前进！什么？是公开战！准备好了。 出发！请下命令，请下命令。
遵命。建筑工，是的。建筑工，矿工，
是的，
It's like a little bit too much of the food situation at the moment. But these cost food, right? Well, not much. I guess I don't need that many on food. What am I gathering food-wise? All these guys? I swear I don't have that many villages on food. Maybe I do.
请下命出发。矿工，准备矿工，矿工，
是的，是的，
Okay. We've broken out. You thought I wasn't gonna stream today. Did I say that? I think my plan was that I thought today was gonna be a I always make this mistake. I thought today was the server maintenance. But it was yesterday. And I had plans made for today that were lasting quite late, so I would probably only be able to stream for like an hour or two. But regardless, I got the day wrong. So my stream yesterday finished earlier than I like to, and today I have to start later than I'd like to. So we just kind of doing what we can. State, what's happening, man? I'm tired. That's my current state of being. We're gonna play some team games at the moment. I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the team games. If anybody would like to play, the current rule is you have to be in my chat, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, it doesn't matter, but you just have to make sure that when you join in, if you're below 1500, say you're from say you're from Twitch chat or something like that. Is this atheism again? No, the atheism stream is going to be very sporadic, I think. We'll see if anyone wants to come play some team games. We gotta ask what that black thing on the wall is behind. The first time I watched it, it looked like the video game was artifacting. Lol. That's my back wall. That's what it is. It's my back wall. Would you like to have a look? It's a little bit funky, isn't it? I was gonna tear it off, but it was gonna like ruin the wall completely, and then I'd have to paint over it. But yeah, not only 1500. 1500 plus is for the riffraff. If you are underneath 1500, the rule, I'm gonna keep saying this. The rule is if you're under 1500, you gotta say something in Twitch chat. If you say something in Twitch chat, I'll let you stay. Reason being is that I can actually communicate with you guys a little bit easier instead of like a rando that's joining in. So like, I know that Abaxi is a Twitch viewer, so we're all good. I can chat with him. Whereas Heating Author, I got no idea. So I don't know. He looks like he's ready to play. He's a good little matchup for Abaxi, so I'm going to let him play. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with Abaxi on team 1, Heating Author on team 2, and the rest is just going to be random, I think. Dozer's pretty good. Young Goat's really good. Darth Nox is really good. And we're going to play a game. All right, good luck. Have fun. Let's have a nice, clean team game here, guys. Alrighty. 1v1s and team games. Hope you guys are going to enjoy some of me getting beaten up and all the other good stuff. I am in the pockets. This is something I don't get to be in very often, the old pocket.
Hver þar? Satt. Samþykkt. Veiðimaður. Ég vil. Veiðimaður. Tilbúinn.
Tilbúinn. Já. Veiðimaður.
Skip. Samþykkt. Veiðimaður. Tilbúinn.
Skipan. Já. Tilbúinn.
I might go for like an early pickaxe or an early hand axe as well. Let's do the biggest of booms. I've got a very defensive team with Gaia, Zeus, and Freya. So if we just get really big and we just play a nice, helpful game with our team, it could be really nice. And the other option is to grab early husbandry. Could also get another berserk out so he can scout out those herdables a little bit easier.
Hver þar?
It's okay. Alright, come up to the top. Those goats. Literally, I'm just gonna be so greedy on it. I just want all of the... I want all the economy. I want all the resources. That's some giraffe at the back. Oh, we missed that. So let's come back over there. I'm gonna run back up this way.
Hver þar? Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
Okay, good. I'm gonna run back into our main base and drop the house. I imagine he's got, yeah, I think these are my giraffe here. Possibly can do some find some high level atheists and do a team game. That's not really interesting to me. Well, part of what makes that atheist challenge fun is the fact that I'm playing against people who are making myth units and playing the game normally, and I'm seeing exactly how far I can push. How far I can push it, right? You guys know how it is. A common complaint about this isn't really this is not what the series is about, but a common complaint about Retold and Age of Mythology in general is that the god powers are just too game changing, too OP. Where in my experience, like normally if you lose to a god power, you already lost the game. Like you're already so far behind. Like the god powers aren't that swingy, in my opinion. Alright, let's get some relics in. That's a nice one for our heroes. I was gonna grab that. Depends on how close the game is. I don't know. If the game's close, I don't think god powers are swinging at all. It's like both players are gonna get their benefit from it. Like it's a really surface level, like, complaint in my opinion. Those is the Thor. He went for that, okay. Maybe we just come over here and grab this town center. I'll pop a barracks over here and then grab my town center a little bit afterwards. 5 Atalantis. Why? I don't need it. It's not that big of a deal. You just make human units to kill the myth units. Myth units aren't that strong.
Tilbúin. Já, grjótsveik.
Já, samsagt. Hver, já.
I think I gotta wander down here and make sure I'm helping him out, because I'm. While these are my giraffe, he's gonna be the one that's exposed. So
Hver er það? Já, ég vil. Timbursveik.
I want to make sure we are
Já, satt.
there for our mates if we can,
Já, satt.
if we can be.
Já. Satt.
Já.
Tilbúin.
Já, something. Tilbúin. Ég satt. Something. Já, satt.
Skipan.
Hver er ég samsatt?
Heating author. My poor goaties.
Já, ég vil. Já, ég something.
Tilbúin.
Eh? Where's the ox cart gone?
Skipan. Samþykkt. Hver er? Já, ég vil.
That was strange.
Til satt. Já, ég vil. Til orustu slag.
Oh, I see. I had it on a weird control group.
Já, something. Skip. Já, ég vil. Já, hver satt? Já,
He's over on those there.
tilbúin.
Maybe an idea here is to drop a market and just go heroic age.
Já, ég vil. Satt.
Skipan. Já, tilbúin.
Hver er þar? Skip. Já, something. Já,
Let's see if we can't not get just a little bit of damage done.
Satt. Veiðimaður. Timbursveik.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Fjósamaður. Já, samþykkt.
tilbúin. Something. Já, ég, já, samsatt. Ég, já, ég vil.
I don't think I'm going to be able to, but I mean, he's here with some villagers, but
Ég vil. Já,
it's always impossible to get serious damage done onto a Gaia player.
Ég vil. Satt. Já. Hver er það? Atrás. Já,
Okay, we got one.
Já, já, já. Já. Skipa. Ég something. Já, ég something.
Run. Okay, you're going to lose your guy. This is not the place to be.
Skipa. Hver er það? Já, satt. Tilbúin. Something. Satt. Já. Já, já, something.
Skipan.
Gonna need to get some farms soon.
Something.
Is there any way to get through this way?
Hver er það? Satt. Tilbúin.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Hver er það? Já.
Já. Ég vil. Já, satt. Skip til hver er þar? Ég vil. Já, satt. Já. Ég, já. Til orustu slag. Skip. Something. Ég satt. Atrás. Já.
Okay.
Tilbúin. Satt.
Til hver er þar? Ég something. Já, ég vil. Something. Satt. Já. Já. Ég something. Atrás. Já. Ég satt. Já, ég vil. Til orustu slag. Já, já. Atrás. Tilbúin. Ég satt. Já. Something. Já. Ég satt. Já, ég something. Hver er það? Ég satt. Já, já. Satt.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Something.
Já, ég vil.
Satt. Já. Skip til hver er þar? Já, satt. Skipa.
Okay, I need this one. I need you.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég
Hver þar? Já, ég vil.
He said he's reading a bloody message from a bloody guy on Discord.
Ég vil.
We're in a very serious team game right now.
Ég vil.
Já.
Satt.
Skip. Já.
Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Hver þar? Ég vil.
Hver það? Ég vil.
Skipan. Já.
Hver? Já, samþykkt. Satt. Hver þar?
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Ég, já. Skipan.
Tilbúin.
Já. Samþykkt.
Ég satt.
Tilbúin.
Ég vil.
Skip. Ég, já. Ég, já.
Já, samþykkt. Ég já.
Já. Ég samþykkt. Bætið fram. Skipan. Rás.
Já.
Tilbúin.
Skipan. Satt. Timbursveit. Hver þar? Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Já.
Hver þar? Já, frás. Já,
Já.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Hver þar? Samþykkt. Til orustu skip. Já, satt. Ég samþykkt.
All right. I think we've got somewhat of a thing going on here. Let's send you over here to drop that off.
Skip. Já. Hver þar? Atrás. Satt. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já, satt.
Já. 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 Ég vil. Já.
Til. Já, ég vil.
Já. Satt. Timbursveit. Ég vil. Timbursveit. Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil. Satt. Ég vil.
Hver þar?
Tilbúin. Til. Já. Já.
Don't run from me.
Samþykkt. Já, satt.
Ég vil.
I need your help building this. After that's up, we can deal with other things. It's fine.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Já. Já. Ég já. Samþykkt. Hver þar? Satt. Ég já. Satt. Skip. Já. Ég vil. Já. Já. Satt.
Já. Já. Ég. Já. Ég. Já. Tilbúin. Ég samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt.
Hver þar? Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Já. Grjótsveit. Hver skip? Já. Ég vil. Ég samþykkt.
Hver grjótsveit? Timbursveit.
Til hver þar?
Já.
Skip. Ég vil. Til já. Satt. Til já. Afrá. Hver þar?
Skip. Ég.
Tilbúin. Já. Skip. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Skipan. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Til
Timbursveit.
skipan. Hver þar? Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Samþykkt. Til orustustað. Ég samþykkt.
Já. Satt. Til ég já.
Tilbúin. Já. Já.
Já. Ég já. Ég já. Samþykkt. Satt.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Bæti. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Já.
Ég já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Já. Ég satt.
Tilbúin.
Ég já. Samþykkt. Satt. Já. Satt.
Tilbúin. Satt.
Hver þar?
Ég satt. Ég satt. Ég
Hver þar? Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Satt. Já. Ég samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Skip. Ég satt.
Well, here's what it is.
Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil.
Skipan.
Já. Samþykkt. Skip. Ég satt. Hver já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
We're in some trouble now.
Something. Já, ég vil.
Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt.
Skipan. Satt. Satt.
Tilbúin. Grjótsveit.
Grjótsveit. Ég satt. Já. Satt. Ég vil.
I need some help.
Ég,
Some units here.
Skip.
já, ég vil. Já, skip. Já, ég bækið fram.
Fyrir. Já. Ég vil.
Skip. Já, ég samþykkt. Ég samþykkt.
Já. Ég vil. Til samt. Já.
Skip hafi ég samþykkt. Grjótsveit.
Til something. Skipan. Til ég vil.
Skip.
Skip. Ég vil. Já, til
Skip. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Satt. Til samþykkt. Já. Ég satt. Já. Ég vil. Skip. Satt.
tilbúin.
Til já. Satt. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Já, ég skip samþykkt.
All right, now what?
Já. Samþykkt. Skip. Satt. Já. Fyrir það. Til fyrir það.
Já,
Like we have to let all this die, right? That's fine.
ég vil.
Já. Ég vil skipa. Já.
That's one.
Tilbúin.
Til já. Að ráð.
Fyrir það. Já. Fyrst satt. Tilbúin. Fyrir ég samt. Já. Skipa. Satt.
Já, skip hann.
Ég vil. Satt. Já. Já. Satt. Samþykkt.
Já. Tilbúin. Já.
It's an interesting choice. Could have stolen anything else.
Fyrir það.
Hver þar? Tilbúin. Grjótsveit.
Satt. Já. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil.
Já, já.
Skip. Fyrir það. Já. Tilbúin. Satt. Já. Satt. Ég. Já. Satt. Ég vil. Fyrir það. Skip. Satt. Já.
Samþykkt bækið. Já.
Já.
Já. Ég vil.
Ég vil. Satt. Samt. Já. Ég vil. Samt. Satt. Samt.
Já, já.
I think we might be dead. Where did I send those villagers at?
Satt. Já, grjótsveit.
Samþykkt. Ég vil. Satt. Ég vil.
Something.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Hver það? Ég vil.
Hver þar? Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Satt. Grjótsveit.
Timbursveit. Timbursveit.
Já, ég vil.
Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Ég vil. Ég vil. Já.
Ég vil.
Ég er tilbúin.
Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt. Skip tilbúin. Ég samþykkt. Ég samþykkt. Já. Skip. Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Ég samþykkt. Skip. Já. Tilbúin. Skip. Samþykkt. Ég samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Skip. Bækið. Bækið.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Satt. Já. Satt. Ég vil. Já. Satt. Já. Ég vil.
Já. Ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Skip. Samþykkt. Já.
Já.
Hver það? Já. Grjótsveit.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Já. Ég vil. Ég. Já. Ég samþykkt. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Skip. Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Skip hann.
Ég samþykkt. Satt.
Skip hann. Já. Ég vil. Skip. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Grjótsveit. Ég vil.
Ja. Ég skipan.
I need.
Já. Grjótsveit.
Já.
God. There's too much going on. It's too hard for me. That was the most AIDS thing ever! I know for a fact someone's got to have a fuck ton of resources on this team.
Timbursveit.
Like, what am I supposed to do?
Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Til satt. Samþykkt. Hver þar? Ég vil.
something. Skip something.
We might be okay here.
Tilbúin. Satt.
It's feeling like we're getting somewhere.
Samþykkt.
Já.
Já. Ég vil.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já.
Hver er það?
Timbursveit.
I think we might have got somewhere. Well,
Tilbúin.
Skipan.
GG. Nice job, heating author. He went in for the thyroid. He was showing everyone the business. I see. The thyroid business. Yeah, my walking woods on Oasis. I know it doesn't work here. But I think I do it just because subconsciously I just want to see that it still doesn't work. Because at some point I'm going to need to like use it in a special moment, in an important moment that matters. And I don't want to rage in that moment. I'd rather rage in this moment. Green buckles and the rest surrender. Exactly. Why no Bragi? Because I wanted these guys. I wanted the Jarls. Jarls OP, man. Jarls are just the best. You can't pass up Jarls. Why would I ever pass up Jarls? All right, let's play another one. Same rule. If you are less than 1,500, please join and say something in join and say something in the chat if you are underneath 1,500. YouTube, Twitch is allowed to do so. If you're not on, like, yeah, basically make sure you say something in chat. If I don't know you, I you know how it is. I want you guys to be involved, not the randos. Is Will in chat somewhere? I love you. Let me stay. You have to say hi. I'm in chat. Unique term of fanatic destroy. You think you can push? What are you talking about? Darth Nox? You can't push. You got hit by Gulum Bursty, Tempest, Inferno, Bolt, Restoration, and Lightning Storm all in a 1 minute window. Yeah, well, I got hit with 2 people, so that's the difference between you and me, I guess. Okay, you're on YouTube. All right. So I guess I'll go Heating Author and Will on a different side. Multibar and Destructo seem good. And let me just need one other player. It's Bob. Bob's back. All right, fantastic. All right, let's just go with... we'll just go with Will... It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Will... Actually, I don't think it matters at this point. Maybe Will and me on the same team. And then everything else can be random. Will, come on my team. Shadowfax, thank you for the raid, my friend. Appreciate you. Mr. Destructo has a win on me in one of those 193 games played. He came and killed me. I think in the early days, he just dominated me. He just walked in, waltzed in, and just dominated. Alright, we're on Mount Olympus. We got some Hades. Let's go.
Λέγε τέκτο. Τριτό.
Λέγε πάνι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσταγμα. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμος. Ορφάνι.
Let's just make sure everyone is behaving. That's nice. They all are. Okay, so I want to shoot this guy because it's right next to the granary.
Προστέκτο. Θηρευτής.
Λέγε βάνι. Ορφάνι.
So
Πάνι. Ορθός.
there's a bit of a common theme with playing Hades and luring gazelle and things like that, right? Deer underneath your town center. You don't actually need to do so. All you got to do is make sure you go 10 food, force drop, and then put it back in at the very start, and you will be able to go 3 villages to food here, and it's going to be plenty. Now I just need to come over onto this, and we're good to go. We're going to drop a temple now.
Πρόσταγμα.
I don't even have to look at my food. I know it's perfect. I'm going to trust that it's perfect. Well, I'm not even going to check. I just know that it's perfect. See? Perfect.
Λέγε ορθός. Ορθός.
FTs. Man, I can remember a guy called Kim, I believe, was an Egyptian sim enthusiast. Miss him. Yeah, he's AWOL at the moment, unfortunately. I think we'll just go.
Λέγε ταπεινός.
Let's go on to the 4th on favor there. Yeah. I don't think Kimo likes the game when Norse is strong.
Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Because he doesn't play Norse. It might be something else, but I think that I'm pretty sure it's just that. I'm pretty sure it's just that.
Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
It's like if one of his, because he plays all the other gods. If any of his other gods are like the best god in the game, which to be honest, right now they are. Like he's pretty happy to play it, but if Norse is doing too well, it's not good for his mental. Because Norse is a civ that is going to be able to just beat you down.
Πρόσταγμα έτοιμο. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε.
Τριτό. Μάλιστα. Ναι.
You stay on this.
Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, do we?
Λέγε τέκτον. Τριτόμος.
Do we do the village center strat? Except with a town center? Nah, not in a team game. Not in a team game.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Μα ναι. Έστω. Θηρευτής. Πρόσεχε.
What villager center strat? You know, the fast 3 village centers popularized by yours truly. I need to make a video on that. That was so funny.
Θηρευτής.
Can you taste it? Taste what? I cannot. Please explain.
Έτοιμη. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμη.
Μάλιστα. Μεταβούλων. Θηρευτής. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Μαβούλων.
Έτοιμος. Πρόστα. Ορθός.
Λέγε έστω. Θηρευτής. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε έστω. Θηρευτής.
Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα. Βουλ μεταλλεύς.
Έτοιμη. Βουλ μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε πάνι. Βούλομαι.
All right, let's come over and
Έτοιμο. Πάνι.
find wherever the bloody thing is. The power of French, exactly.
Μάλιστα. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα, ναι, μάλιστα. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε, ναι, τέκτον. Λέγε τέκτον. Θρητόμος.
Λέγε ορθός.
Έστω.
Έτοιμος, τέκτον. Πρόσεχε, βούλο. Θρητόμος.
Πρόσεχε,
Προστάγμα. Πανί.
έτοιμη, ναι, βρυτόμος. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε, έτοιμο. Έστω. Τέκτον.
Μάλιστα, ναι, βούλομαι.
Μάλιστα. Έστω. Πανί.
Ναι, βουφορβός.
Ναι. Έστω.
That's what makes this snakes thing so fucking OP.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
You don't get alerted to this bullshit coming at you with their new bites.
Προσβούλομαι. Προμάλιστα. Έστω.
Πανί.
Πρόσεχε, τεκ. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη, ναι, μεταλλεύς.
Oh my god, you actually spotted this? Surely not.
Έστω.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Πανί. Καλό. Έστω. Εσμάκε. Καλός. Λέγε.
Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλο. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος. Θηρευτής.
Προσμάλες. Βούλομαι.
Are you kidding me?
Επανές. Βούλομαι. Πανμάνε.
Προς ναι.
Λέει βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Λέει εσμάκεν.
Λέγε, βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε, ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε,
Μα ναι, μάλιστα. Βουφορβός. Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
These fucking snakes don't die. Someone needs to explain that to me. Why aren't the snakes dying? They're literally not dying. To my town center. I haven't experienced this before, but it's actually kind of stupid.
Ναι. Μάλιστα.
πρόσεχε, μάλιστα. Θρητόμος.
Μαχανή.
Έτοιμη.
Βούλομαι, ναι. Βουφορβός.
Πρόσταγμα.
Θρητόμος, μάλιστα. Ναι. Τέκτον, μάλιστα. Τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα, έστω. Βουφορβός.
Βούλομαι. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα, ναι. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε, έστω. Βούλομαι, γρητόμος.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσεχε, έστω. Βουφορβός.
Λέγε.
Έστω, μάλιστα. Ναι.
Βούλομαι, έστω.
Nice.
Ναι.
Έτοιμος, ναι. Μεταλλεύς.
Μάλιστα.
Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε, μάλιστα. Θηρευτής, έκτον, θηρευτής.
Λέγε, μάλιστα. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λες, μάλιστα. Βουνέ, βούμα, έστω.
Έστω.
Ετοίμος. Ισμάχη.
Ναι, εσβάκε.
Λέει, ναι. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Θηρευτής.
Μάλιστα.
Μα, έκτον.
Ναι.
Πρόσεχε, τέκτον.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόστα βούλε, τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε, έστω. Μάλιστα.
Πρόστα, έκτον. Πρόσεχε, έκτον.
Έτοιμο, τέκτον.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη. Ναι, τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε, Πρόσεχε, τέκτον, τέκτον. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Τέκτον, έτοιμος.
Λευριτό βούλο. Μεταλλεύς. Με μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε, πρόσεχε, ναι. Βουφορβός.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε,
Βρυτόμος.
πρόσταγμα, έστω. Βουφορβός.
Μάλιστα. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Esto.
Okay.
Ναι, ταπεινός.
Prostagma. Etimhani. Vulume.
Έστω. Ναι, βούλομαι. Ναι.
Just gotta get all my walls up.
Λέγε προσθήρευτης.
I had some pain at the start of this game.
Ναι,
It's not good to have some pain.
Τέκτον.
Ma esto. Ne. Etimhani. Vulume.
Πρόσεχε, λέγε, μάλιστα. Τέκτον.
Λέει τέκτον.
Meshani. Ne.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος, τέκτον.
Pan malista.
Λέγε
Est vulume.
ναι, μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα, πρόσεχε, βούλομαι. Ναι, έστω, τέκτον. Θηρευτής.
Λέγε θηρευτής.
Λεμάλι, τέκτον. Τέκτον. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα, ναι, θηρευτής.
Ναι, θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε, τέκτον.
Ne. Leje. Pan est malista.
Έτοιμος. Τέκτον, πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Ναι. Τέκτον. Βρυτόμος. Λέγε
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Εσάνι. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε, τέκτον.
πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα.
Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής. Λέγε τέκτον.
Έτοιμος, τέκτον.
Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε,
Πρόσεχε.
τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος.
Τέκτον. Πρόστα, τέκτον.
I keep on putting those farms in the wrong space. I think it's just bugs.
Μάλιστα.
Εσάν μάλιστα. Βούλουμε. Ναι, μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Έστω. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε, τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
Am I getting shifting sandstone?
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε, πρόσεχε, βούλομαι.
Ορό. Έστω.
Λέγε
Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε, ναι.
Μάλιστα. Ναι, έστω. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
I
Βούλομαι.
need
Ναι.
you guys to go to work, please.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε, έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ναι. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα, τέκτον.
Ορθός, πρόσταγμα.
Ανή.
Λέγε, τέκτον.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον. Λέγε. Μεταλλεύς.
Βούλομαι, πρόσταγμα.
Ναι.
Έτοιμο, ναι, μάλιστα. Γεωργό, τέκτον.
Έτοιμο. Έστω. Μα ναι. Έστω.
Actually, you know what? I feel like we don't have time to get to the mythic age here. I think we have to go spam and just
Πρόσεχε,
hold.
βούλομαι. Βρυτός.
Ναι. Τέκτον.
Λέγε,
Λέγε τέκτον.
Ναι.
Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχ. Γεωργός. Γεωργός.
Λέγε εκβούλχανη. Προστάγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Θρητόμος.
Έτοιμοι.
Έτοιμος. Προστάγμα. Ορό. Λέγε εσμάκ. Μάλιστα.
Because he's probably just gonna go Mythic Age.
Προσέχεις μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Feels like at the very least.
Ναι, καλώς.
Ακούλομαι.
Λέγε τέκτον.
And we're just never gonna get to pop. So we just go full spend here.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Τέκτον.
Λέγε προστρώσει. Ναι.
Ορθός.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Έτοιμο.
Ορθούλομαι.
Ορό. Εσπολή.
Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Λέγε πάνω. Ορφάνι.
Πρόσταγμα τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε.
Πούλομαι. Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε τέκτον. Έτοιμοι.
Τέκτον. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμο.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Okay. Okay. I might have read the situation wrong. Maybe I could have gone to the next stage.
Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, there it is.
Λέγε.
Ταπεινός. Λέγε.
Έστω. Ταπεινός. Πρόστα ταπεινός.
Έτοιμο.
Ορθός. Ορθός. Λέγε πάνω. Ορθός. Ορθός.
Προσέσου. Έτσι. Πούλομαι.
Έστω. Μα έστω. Καλώς.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμοι. Έστω. Γεωργέ.
Έτοιμος. Εσμάκεν.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Ορό. Βούλ πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
Ναι. Ανή.
Ah, shit.
Βούλομαι.
Lost track of Phoenix.
Προστάγμα. Εσπολή. Έτοιμο. Έστω. Μα βούλο. Να εσμά. Καλώς.
Ετοίμος. Βουνέ. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Λέγε.
Λέγε έστω.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ορθός.
Προστέκ. Γεωργός.
Γεωργός. Τέκτον. Γεωργός. Έτοιμοι. Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
Προστάγμα. Έτοιμος. Ανή. Ναι. Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Βάνι. Ορθός.
Έτοιμοι. Βούλο. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσεχε.
Βούλο. Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Εις μάχην. Βάνι.
Ναι. Ναι. Έστω.
Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Λέει έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Καλώς. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Λέει βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνω. Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Εσμά. Βούλομαι.
Maybe a market somewhere. I need to get next age soon. I feel like this attack is, or whatever's coming at me here is calming down. So let's just hopefully calm down here.
Έτοιμος.
Some light pressure back over here.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Τέκτον. Έτοιμοι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμα. Βούλουμε. Λέει ναι. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Μάνι. Ναι. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα.
That was nice.
Τέκτον.
Έτοιμο.
I don't think I needed to go Hephaestus here. I probably could have gone Artemis. Probably would have been a better move with the stronger archers. Can I grab this? Charge!
Λέγε εις μάχη. Λέγε εις βορός.
Ναι. Βουλ. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Λέγε. Έστω. Ναι. Καλώς.
Λέγε βούλο. Μάλιστα.
Μάνι. Προστάγμα. Εσβάκι.
Λέγε βούλομαι.
Έτοιμο.
Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Έτοιμο. Βούλο. Λέει μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Πάλι.
Προστάγμα. Εσβολή.
Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Εις μάχη.
Έτοιμο.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλές.
I guess I should do this.
Πρόσταγμα.
Actually,
Ναι.
am I getting everything? Everything's coming through.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Okay.
Έτοιμος.
Get all those upgrades.
Προφάνει.
Ναι. Μάλιστα. Τέκτον.
Καλώς.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Εις βορός. Καλώς.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Τεκ.
Μάνι. Εσβολή.
All right. I think we might be one here. Our team is very far in front.
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Ναι. Προστάγμα. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμο.
Kill him!
Ναι. Χορό.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή.
Καλώς. Εσβολή.
Well, that's them.
Πρόσεχε. Προστάγμα. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Μέστο. Μάλιστα.
Alright, whatever. My villagers are just gonna die. It's fine.
Προστάγμα. Προστάγμα. Βούλουμε. Έτοιμο.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Έτοιμοι. Ταπεινό.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε.
Λέγε.
Finally pop through.
Λέγε.
That's kind of funny.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
The BM mode.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος.
Dude, this Will guy is OP. He's carrying the team.
Έτοιμοι.
Έστω. Μεταλλές.
Τέκτον.
Ah. 1.5 times score is far in front. Yeah, it's pretty far in front. Yeah.
Καλώς.
I almost put it in their face. That would have been BM. Do I have just like a big pack of villagers somewhere?
Τέκτον. Λέγε τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε τέκτον.
Εισβολή. Καλό. Εις μάχη.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Ναι, τέκτον.
Λέγε καλέ. Βούλουμε. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βούλουμε.
Βούλομαι.
Έστω.
Έτοιμος.
Τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα τέκτον.
Έτοιμο. Φάνη.
Is using underworld passage worth countering flaming weapons and running away? Of course, yeah. I think so. Fishing versus farming, what's best? I think fishing is more population efficient, no?
Πρόσεχε.
Pun intended. Yeah, I think fishing goes above 1 food per second. But there is also some walking time to take into account.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
Bob's in trouble.
Εισβολή.
Λέγε πάνω. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή.
Προστάγμα.
Can't do AoE 2 fish traps, no.
Λέγε.
Έτι μάλιστα. Τέκτον.
Ισμακέν.
Έτοιμος.
Μάλιστα.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
Bob's villages. Hello there, villages.
Λέγε.
Okay, so these guys.
Πρόσταγμα. Γεωργός. Λέγε. Γεωργός. Έτοιμο. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμο. Ναι. Έστω. Τέκτον. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Γεωργός.
Λέγε.
Okay, we're going back to work on the right things. Happy days.
Εισβολή.
Just need a little bit more for omniscience. He's just walling him in. Bob! It's not meant to be today. My team is too strong.
Έστω. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Λέγε. Ναι. Τέκτον.
Ah, shit.
Μεταλλέ.
Go there.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον.
I should go for a wonder, hey.
Ταπεινό.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Ταπεινός.
Oh. Ah, no, I got omniscience instead of the wonder.
Φάνη.
God damn it. What are we going to do?
Προστάγμα.
GG, Bob. And friends. Oh. Got him. Let's go. I'll play one more. I'll play one more team game. And I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. Excuse me while I just have a couple of pieces of this pizza. What kind of pizza? It's like it's more of a focaccia than a pizza, but
Schwest.
Schloss. Osto.
sorry, I'm just gonna eat while I play. Forgive me.
Skopos. Hedjos. Bureg. Yuji. Bureg. Yuji. Skopo. Hedjos. Yuskopo. Bureg.
Yuji.
Hedjos. Skopo. Hedjos. Bureg. Hedjos. Hedjos. Osto.
I think I'll go town center
Bureg. Hedjos.
or something like that, and then get raided into the ground.
Bureg. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Bureg. Mak. Hedjos. Yuji. Hedjos. Bureg. Bureg. Yuji.
Just take that town center there. Looks pretty yum. Pretty good.
Bureg. Skopos. Yuji. Yuji. Bureg. Hedjos. Osto. Yuji. Bureg. Skopos.
Yuji. Eked. Diat.
Bure. Yuji. Diat. Herr Joes. Mos Intel.
Yuji. Yuji. Bureg. Hedjos. Mak. Yuji. Schloss. Bureg. Yuji. Mak. Schloss. Yuji. Yuji. Skopos. Bureg. Yuji. Osto. Mak.
Schloss. Diat.
Yuji.
All right, let's focus up here. We got to go.
Bureg. Hedjos. Osma. Yuji.
Skopos.
Skopos.
Hedjos. Osto.
Bureg. Moski. Yuji. Moski. Hedjos. Eke. Skopo. Eken.
Schwest.
Bureg.
Eken.
Herjos. Yuji.
Osmak. Schwest.
Yuji. Osmak. Volian. Osmak.
Yuji.
Yuji. Bureg. Osmak. Yuji. Os Yuji. Osmak. Yuji. Os es Yuji. Os Yuji. Osmak. Yuji. Os Yuji. Os Yuji. Smak. Dia. Skop. Eken. Schwest.
Skop. Eken.
Yuji. Dia. Es Osmak. Es Yuji.
Osmak. Yuji.
Alright, we're going to go back to playing 1v1s. Oh well. I tried to have fun, but that's not it. All right, Bob. I don't know what you expect. Like, if like, I don't understand how that's like a fun way to play a team game. Like, if I was playing in a tournament, yeah, you fucking go for it. But seriously, like, so stupid. It's the biggest waste of time.
出发！是的，猎人。什么？
Nah, you guys are just troll. Like that you can say whatever the fuck you want, but I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing a 3v3 friendly 3v3s where anyone's allowed to join and then gonna put up with that shit. I'm just not. Like that's like just do a different strategy. Like fucking 3v1.
准备好了，遵命，遵命。建筑工。
What a waste of time.
准备好了，请下命令。
遵命，准备好，遵命，出发。遵命，出发。是的，遵命。
是的。
准备好了，遵命，出发，遵命，请下命。猎人，什么？出发，遵命。猎人，是的。出发，猎人，请下建筑工。猎人，什么？建筑工。猎人，
请下出发。猎人，
准备，遵命。
Mind you, I'm also playing Random God to top it all off.
好的，是的，
是的，遵命出发。
It's wild.
遵命。
They both
出
pick
发。
Odin. Crazy.
什么？猎人，请下命令。猎人，
准备好了。
Anything to win.
出发，出发，遵命出发，遵命出发。
请下命令。遵命。好的，是的。
请下命令。什么？出发。是，请下命令。是的，出发。矿工，准备好。遵命出发。伐木工。
是的。
是的，出发。伐木工。什么？猎人。
请出发。伐木工。什么？
遵命。好的。
准备好了。
是的。遵命出发。遵命出发。遵命出发。
请下命令。
准备好了。
什么？是的。
请遵命，准备好了。
请遵命出发。是的，伐木工。
是的。
什么？准备好了。
请出发。是的。好的。遵命。好的。
请下命。伐木工。是的。什么？建筑矿工。
准备好了。
遵命出发。
So what did a fast upgrade for goats, cows, and pigs? Probably. It depends.
准备好了。什么？遵命出发。
It depends on what you want to do, really.
是的，请下命令。什么
Excuse me, let me finish this.
什么？建筑工、伐木工。
是的。好的。准备。是的。
请遵命出发。
Like, if you want to hold on to your food a little bit in your main base, you can sort of do it. It's okay. Not a terrible idea.
准备好了，遵命。请下命令。什么？建筑工？准备好。建筑工。是的。 请下命令。建筑工，是的。什么？出发。建筑工，猎人。准备好，遵命出发。遵命遵命。
请下命令，遵命出发。伐木工。
遵命。
What's the strat to smash pizza like that? I don't know. I didn't realize I was doing anything crazy.
遵命。什么？建筑工，猎人。
什么？ 建筑工，猎人。
遵命。好的。出发。遵命。出发。遵命出发。遵 出发，遵命，出发，出发，出发，出发。
I'm not sure what's coming for me at the moment.
出发，是的。什么？遵命，出发，遵命，是出发，遵命。遵命，遵命，遵命，出发，遵命，出发。
How does a 2 1100 elo versus 1? Yeah, we could do that. If the players are there, if they want to play.
准备好了。
I'm easy.
遵命，出发，建筑工。出发，准备好了。遵命，请下。出发，遵命，出发，遵出发，遵命，准出，遵出发，出发，遵命，遵命，出发，出发，出发。
是的，出发，伐木工。
遵命。
I'm gonna come over here and put some towers down. I want to try this.
什么？出发，出发。
是的。
请下命令。出发，遵命。出发。
准备好了。是的，遵命。
This off. Wander over here. Put a cheeky tower down.
准备出发。 是的，出发，猎人。
准备好了。
遵命，猎人。
请下命令。
出发，猎人。出发，出发，遵命。请下命令。建筑工。出发，出发，遵命。出发，遵命。遵命，出发，出发，出发，遵命。出发，遵命，遵命，遵命，遵命。
Go to the farms.
出发，攻击！
是的。
什么？
是的。
遵命。出发。遵命。什么？遵命。
下命令，遵命，出发。
行，行。遵命，行。遵命。是出发。
准备好了。好，是的。
是的，什么？遵命。
遵命，粮食工。是的，请下命。遵命，建筑什么？出发，伐木工，建筑工，建筑工。
什么？好的，遵命。准备就绪，说遵命。
是的，
是的。
请下命令。
请下命，伐木。遵命，出发，
说遵命。
准备好。是的。 建筑工，请下命令出发。建筑工，
请遵建筑工。什么？
什么？建筑工，建筑工。
说遵命。是好的。是的，是的，好的。出发。是的，请下命令，遵出发。什么？是的，好的。遵命出发，遵命出发，遵命还出发，遵命遵命。
是的。 建筑
请下命令，遵命。建筑工。
说遵命，说遵命，说出发。请下命令。是的，好的。
是的，请准备就遵命。什么？
是的。
请下命令。
出发，矿工。
准备好了。请下。是的，好的。
是的，遵命。
准备好了，什么？遵命，建筑工。
什么？遵命出。是的，遵命出。好的，
遵命。出发。是开战。前进。行。 开战！雄鸡，开！是的。
请下命令。
建筑工。
矿工。出发！矿工，请下命令。建筑工。
是的，是的。
遵命。是的，遵命。矿工。
什么？请下，准备好了。
好的。
准备矿工。
遵命。出什么
Panicked.
出发。建筑工。
请下命令。建筑工。建筑工。
准备好了，出发。准备什么？遵命。
Honestly,
出发。
准备好了，出发。
I reckon low elo players at this point have not realized they can just build towers.
准备好了，请出遵命。
I reckon if they build towers more, their games
遵命。是的。好的。
是的，请下命
will
令。
go much longer.
建筑工。准备好了，什么？请下命令。准备好了。
出发。出发。
是的，建筑工。
Maybe I should put that. I'm thinking about making a guide for
什么？请下遵命。粮食。
I don't think no. Oh no. On defense.
请下命令。
I think you make a guide for
准备出猎人。是的，猎人，粮食工。
是的，出发。
getting into ranks.
遵命，猎人。
I think I need to put that in the guide. It's like if you want to play defense, don't forget about towers.
遵命。遵命。
是的。出发。遵命。是的。
请下命令。出发。猎人。遵命。 准备好了，出发，遵命，遵命，遵命。准备好，建筑工，请下命令，出发。
Isn't Bob Gimland a big YouTuber? I don't know. Is he?
出发。
He might be. I'm not sure.
什么？建筑工。
请下命令。建筑工。
Of course, I used a little bit of a trick to get the tower up in the first place, but I don't think I needed to go so aggressive to put it up.
建筑工，矿工，建筑工。
什么？好吃的。
什么？
是的。好的。
Not big.
出发。遵命。
But YouTuber?
什么？
Is it just Bob Gimland? I need to check it out.
出发。遵命。
Come up here.
出发。猎人。是的，建筑工。
300k is big. Holy shit. This guy's gigantic.
遵命。出发。
I need to get back to my towers.
出发。遵命。出发。出发。遵命。出发。
是的。
什么？建筑工。
请下命。什么？好的。是的。
遵命。遵命。
准备好了，矿工。
是的，遵命。遵命。出发。出发。
Alrighty.
遵命。出发。请下命令。出发。遵命。出发。遵命。出发。好的，遵命。出发。遵命。出发。 攻击！
是的，好的，是的。
遵命。左出发，左出发，左出发，左出发。
请下命令。是的，出发。什么？建筑准备建筑。是的。
请下建筑工，建筑工。
遵命，出发。建筑工。
请下命令，左出发。遵命。
准备好了，出发。好的，遵命。是的，好的。
准备好了，出发。左出，遵命。请下命令。准备好了，出发。准备好了，出发。建筑工。
I don't really need that, do I?
左出发。请下命令。
请下命令。准备好了。是的，建筑工。什么建筑工？
什么？左出发。左出发。准开战。
He's looking to attack me, so I think I should run forward here and attack him back.
是的，准出发。
He's a little out of position.
是的，请下命，遵命。
请下命令。请下是的，出遵命，攻击。
I am also miles ahead, but
出发。是的。
you gotta play as if we're not miles ahead some of the time.
左出发，遵命。
是的，
好的，准备好，左出发，左出发，遵命。左出发，遵命，开战。是的，遵命。建筑工，准备就绪。什么？攻击！
准备是的。好的，我遵命出发。是的。
出发。是的。
I gotta get more favor income, so I'm spreading my favored land with these towers. I think that's a good idea.
开战！遵命，出发！遵命，出发！左出发，遵命，出发！左出发，是的。
准备好，遵命。是的。
左出发！ 遵命，出发。出发。遵命。
我下命令。
什么？请下命令。建筑工，准备好了。建筑工。 好的，准备出遵命。
GG.
“是的。”
Thanks for the game, Bob. Whoops.
Til veiðimaður.
Skipan. Satt. Veiðimaður.
Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt.
Já, samþykkt. Já. Veiðimaður.
Já. Tilbúin.
Hver er þar? Ég vil. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Já, ég vil. Samþykkt. Til skip. Já, samþykkt. Já.
Give me this. I should probably go for that as well. I'm sorry for coughing, man. Jeepers creepers. What am I supposed to do?
Já. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já. Ég. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já.
Skipan.
Veiðimaður.
Hver er það? Veiðimaður.
What's the best 6vs6 composition on Medit?
Já. Skipan.
I don't know, man.
Til já. Tilbúin. Ég samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Tilbúin. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Já. 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 Ég samþykkt. Já. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég samþykkt. Ég. Já.
Okay, so both the town centers on that side.
Ég vil. Já.
Já. Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Já.
What's the relic?
Tilbúin.
That is a Fenrir.
Já.
Okay.
Tilbúin.
Samþykkt. Veiðimaður. Já. Hver er það? Veiðimaður.
Hver er það? Veiðimaður. Já. Skipan.
The poor devil doesn't know what he's up against? No, he does. He joined. He requested to join. He wanted to join. I think he's well aware of what he's playing.
Samþykkt.
He's probably going to beat me here.
Já.
Já, ég vil. Timbursveit.
Til skipan. Ég vil.
$15 for 3 12 cans of soda, a good deal.
Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég.
I don't know.
Tilbúin. Hver timbursveit?
Skipan.
I tend not to buy cans of soda. Like, I don't buy them in bulk or anything, you know what I mean? Like...
Tilbúin. Satt.
The most I'll get is like a bottle of soda. We call it soft drink in Australia. That's the most we'll get.
Já, til satt. Já, hver er atrás?
The most I'll get. And rarely do I do that. Normally I just have what's it called?
Something.
Like carbonated water, soda water.
Yo. Till atraus.
Já. Sækið fram. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Já.
Tilbúin. Atrás.
Skipan. Hver er þar? Já. Ég vil. Satt. Já. Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil. Hver samt til? Já. Já. Ég vil. Satt. Já. Ég vil. Satt. Tilbúin. Til orustu slag. Hver er sjá samþykkt? Ég tilbúin.
Já, satt. Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
No. No Ford for you, good sir.
Já, ég grjótsveit.
Tilbúin. Satt.
Já.
Forgot my house.
Samþykkt.
That game was like watch more than play. Oh, Bob. Well, it was a fun game. You actually got a gigantic amount of damage done onto me. I think if you just like took a second and like took stock of the fact you did some damage, you could have probably found yourself in a very, very nice position in that game.
Veiðimaður.
Tilbúin.
Skipan samþykkt. Veiðimaður.
Hver er þar? Satt. Til ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Já.
Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Alright. Kill the elephant.
Veiðimaður.
Yeah. It's the best god for Mythic Strike? I actually have no idea.
Skipan. Satt.
Já.
Já. Skip til samt. Ég vil. Satt.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil.
I don't know if there is like much known about Mythic Strike where that's concerned. Oh, you didn't come out this way?
Samþykkt. Já.
I saw him send villagers here, but
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Satt. Skipan. Samþykkt.
I wonder where he went to.
Já. Satra til og já.
Já. Já. Samþykkt.
Ég já. Til orustu slag. Samþykkt. Atrás. Hver er þar? Ég já. Satt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Satt. Já. Ég vil. Samt ég vil. Til orustu slag. Tilbúin.
Will I get it? I did. Alright.
Samþykkt.
Another idea here would be to just wander forward and take this forward town center.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já.
Skipan. Hver er þar? Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Já. Tilbúin. Satt.
Já. Samþykkt.
Hver er þar? Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Satt.
Skipan.
Já. Satt. Samþykkt.
Já. Grjótsveit. Grjótsveit.
Já.
If I grab this town center, I get these elephants as well, right?
Já.
Do I have an armory?
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Hver er þar? Já. Samþykkt. Já. Satt.
So I'll grab this one,
Ég satt.
and then we'll
Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin.
do the next thing.
Skipan satt. Timbursveit.
And hopefully not die.
Hver þar? Tilbúin. Hver veiðimaður?
Oh, I need a armory. He playing his whole move around there for I don't actually think you can go Uller against Loki or against Odin. If they just go for Heimdall, which works in both, I think it works for both situations. You probably, unless you can somehow sneak the fort up. Oh, no, you guys can come down here. I think I need more villagers on gold at this stage. Relax. I'm not able to. It's just a part of playing RTS games as long as I have. You just keep spamming it until it comes in. They put in pre-queue. I use that, so I'm no longer spamming the tech. But they didn't put in pre-building queue. That's what I really need. That would be peak. Right.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já. Tilbúin.
Ég vil. Satt.
Oh, I need I don't need this many on this anymore. I can just take that off that.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég samþykkt.
Hver það? Tilbúin. Skip timbursveit.
I could use another undermine. Need be. Okay, we can run. That's okay. Pre-building, yeah.
Something satt. Já, satt. Ég samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Já. Til hver það? Skip samþykkt. Skip til ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Satt. Já. Já. Ég satt. Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég samþykkt. Skip. Já, ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Já.
You guys go on to this. I'm waiting patiently for my food. I didn't spam it, okay?
Já, til orustuslag. Ég vil. Já, samþykkt.
I'm in Italy right now on holidays, and I'm really misplaying my Ra. Would you please crave my... okay. Maybe.
Ég vil. Ég vil. Já. Hver samþykkt. Tilbúin.
We'll see what we can do. Okay.
Skip tilbú. Hver ég vil.
Tilbú hver timbursveit. Já.
Já.
Skipan. Já. Ég vil.
Hver það? Já.
Ég vil. Timbursveit. Satt.
Til skipan. Samþykkt. Satt.
All right. Next plan.
Já, ég vil. Hver það? Satt. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Hver? Já. Satt.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Samþykkt.
Let us lock him in.
Já, ég vil.
Skipan. Ég samþykkt. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Ég samþykkt. Já.
Já, samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Já, tilbúin. Til hver þar?
I am saying you're not allowed to leave, good sir.
Ég aðrá.
Skipan.
Hver þar?
Hver satt? Fjósamaður. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Ég vísa. Ég satt.
Skipan. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Já. Bæti. Já. Já.
Já, samþykkt. Já.
There's so many forts.
Samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Til orðuslag.
Skipan. Sem ég vil.
Skipan. Ég satt.
Til skipan. Hver aðrá. Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil.
Til orðstöðslag.
Já.
Skipan.
All right.
Já. Ég vil. Já. Til orðstöðslag. Tilbúin. Já. Bæti. Fram.
Já. Já. Tilbúin.
Já. Samþykkt. Til orðstöðslag. Já. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Já. Frá skipan. Já.
GG. Thanks for the game, Joe. Any new patch before Japan? I don't think so. I think we're just going to see whatever they've been working on for the past couple months, year even, with Japan. Like, Japan will come and they'll have all of the updates we would have seen, what we would have normally expected coming, is my guess. Japan's gonna be strong on release. It's gonna be so fun. What happens if it's not? What happens if they make it really weak on release? What are you gonna do? What would happen? If Japan's really bad on release, what happens? No abuse, no buy, but you've already bought it because you got the premium edition. It's already been bought.
Έτοιμη θηρευτής. Προς βούλο. Τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα έστω. θηρευτής. Έτοιμη.
Λέγε βουλάνι.
Βούλο, μάλιστα. Ναι, θηρευτής.
Βούλομαι. Έτοιμ θρητόμος. Έτοιμος.
Ah, I forgot to go raw for you, my friend. I just was playing random. I played a raw game yesterday. Got owned.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Ορθός. Πάνι. Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
I need like 6 on food or something. I can't remember. I think I'm over to gold. And then we...
Λέγε. Ορθάνι. Ορθός.
I could play for a classical fight here. I haven't done that in a while with Poseidon.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμη.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Today Ra will be doing the owning? Yeah. Maybe.
Λέγε.
I should have put this villager to gold a little earlier. Oh well.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
I did kind of see what that relic was, but it didn't show up for me long enough to read it. Let me take another little look-see. Feather of Bafang. Okay. Bonus damage.
Μάλιστα. Λες θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλο. Θηρευτής. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Τριτόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι, μεταλλεύς.
Ναι. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πάνι.
I mean, what's the other option? Put a couple another villager on wood. No, I just want to play some one town center stuff. See what happens. Just feel like it.
Λέει τέκτον. Έτοιμη. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής. Έστω. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Can we advance now?
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμο. Ορθός.
I don't know which relic is the best to go. Girl of Apollo probably. Go grab that. Go grab that. Go grab that. Build a house. I'll just drop a stable. Maybe double stable to open, and then we'll go into archers afterwards. Probably makes sense.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέει πάνι. Ορθός. Έτοιμο. Πάνι. Ορθός. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Προσπάνι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
Λέγε. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος.
If he's building walls, that's spending some gold.
Λέγε μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα. Τέκτον. Θρητόμος.
Ναι. Μεταλλεύς. Βούλομαι. Μεταλλεύς. Θηρευτής. Βουφορβός.
Έστω. Βουρμάλ. Έστω. Μάλ. Ναι. Βουρμάλ. Έστω. Μάλιστο. Καλώς. Εις μάχην. Εισβολή. Μάλιστα.
Esto.
Βούλο. Ορφάνι. Ορφάνι. Προσβούλο. Έστω.
Esto.
Βούλομαι.
Lei mal. Esto.
Ορθώς.
Έτοιμη. Μα εστέκτον.
Πάνι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
Vul esto.
Ναι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλε. Έστω. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ορθώς.
Λέει μα βούλομαι. Έσβο μάλιστα.
Μα βούλομαι.
Λέγε ναι. Βουφορβός. Μάλιστα. Βρυτόμος.
Ναι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Έτοιμο. Πάνι.
Λέγε.
Λέει. Μάλιστα. Λέγε.
Προς έστω. Βούλομαι. Βρυτόμος.
Εστέκτο.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ορθβούλανι. Ορθβούλανι. Ορθβούλανι.
Προς το έστω.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Λέει βούλομαι. Έστω.
Lei έτοιμος.
Ορθβούλανι. Ορθβούλανι. Ορθβούλομαι. Ορθώς. Πάνι.
Έτοιμος. Λέει μάλιστα. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Λέει πάνι.
Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον. Τέκτον.
Βούλο. Τι ναι. Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Εισβολ μα εσβολ μα εσβόλομαι. Έστω. Μα εσβολ μα εσβολ μα εσβολ μα καλώς. Εσβόλομαι. Εις καλώς. Μα εσβολ εσ μα εσβολ μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Alright.
Μα ναι. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μα βούλομαι. Ναι. Μα βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμο. Θηρευτής.
Λέγε. Προς ετοίμους. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μα βούλομαι. Έστω. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Ετοίμο. Έστω. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Βούλε. Βούλομαι. Μα έστω. Λέει μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Λέγε. Πάνι. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Ετοίμους. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε. Τέκτον.
Πρόσεχε. Ετοίμους. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε έκτον.
Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Έστω. Λέγε. Πάνι. Ορθώ. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ορθώ. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ετοίμους. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλω. Ναι.
That is
Βούλομαι.
kind of brutal. He sort of just forgot that his villagers were there, I think. I was trying to work out why he was sending his guys over there, but...
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Έστω. Λέγε. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Ορφάνι. Ορθώς. Μάλε. Έστω. Μάλε. Βούλομαι. Μάλε. Έστω. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. 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 Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Μαέστρο.
Πρόσταγμα.
Θηρευτής.
Προθυρεστέκτον. Έτοιμη. Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Πάνι.
Λέγε. Μαέστεκτον.
Just grabbing his thing there.
Πρόσεχε έκτον. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμα βολ
Λέγε.
μάλιστα.
Ορθώς. Πάνι. Ορθώς. Πάνι. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα.
Εσβόλομαι. Μαέστρο.
Let's get some of this map scouted.
Βούλμα. Ναι. Τέκτον.
Λέγε. Προτέκτον. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα.
So because we just killed a whole bunch of villagers, the sort of simplest way to play right now is to play really defensive and safe and just allow our villagers to give us our villager advantage to give us a bigger advantage.
Μαέσβολ μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Ορθώς.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
There's no need to
Λέγε.
go crazy here.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
We'll run down here and see if he's back onto that food again. His army is in the middle here. Let's have a little scout over that.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Ορθώς.
I know he's got dudes here.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα, πάνι.
Okay, so he's not over here anymore.
Ορθός, πάνι.
Πρόσεχε, ναι, βούλομαι, βουφορβός. Ετέκτον,
Βούλο, πάνι.
Let's see if we can not come through here and pick off the villagers on the berries.
Βούλομαι.
Ah, he's just noticed it.
Εισβολή. Πόρο, πάνι. Ορθός, πάνι. Βούλομαι, πάνι.
Let's get out of here before he sees us.
πρόσταγμα, ναι, βουφορβός.
I should get an armory up and
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος, ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα.
if I go armory here,
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Μα βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Τέκτον.
and I get my...
Βούλομαι. Ορθάν,
It's a little dangerous, but...
Λέγε,
Λέει μάλλον ταπεινός.
ορθό, πάνι.
Πρόσεχε, βουφορβός.
Λέγε.
Λέγε, ορθός, πάνι. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος, ορθός. Πάνι, ορθάνι, βούλομαι. Πάνι, ορθός, ορθός. Λέγε, πάνι, ορθός, βούλομαι. Πάνι, ορθάνι.
Πρόσταγμα, λέγε έστω, τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα,
Έτοιμος. Προς θρητόμ θηρευτής.
Μα βούλομαι. Έστω.
ορθό, πάνι, βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Okay, you guys can come here.
Λέγε. Τέκτον.
Πρόσταγμα, ορθάνι, ορθός. Πάνι, ορθός.
Πρόσεχε,
Ναι. Βουφορβός.
έτοιμος. Μεταλλεύτεκτον.
Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Τέκτον. Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε, βούλομαι.
Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Μα βούλομαι. Έστω.
Έτοιμος, πάνι, ορθός. Λέγε, πάνι, βούλομαι.
Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Τέκτον. Πρόστα. Τέκτον.
Βούλομαι.
Λέγε, ορθός. Πάνι, ορθός.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Μα εσ. Βούλομαι. Μα εσ.
Λέγε ναι. Πρόστα μεταλλεύτης.
Έτοιμος. Βούλ. Έστω. Μα εσ. Βούλ. Μα έστω. Βούλ. Μάλιστα.
Interesting.
Βούλω. Έστω. Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Εσ. Βούλ. Μάλιστα. Εσ. Μα βούλω. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Τέκτον.
Έτοιμος. Μα έστω.
Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Βούλ. Έστω.
Έτοιμος. Τέκ.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε, πάνι, ορθάν, βούλομαι. Πάνι, ορθός.
Έτοιμος.
Προς
Μάλιστα.
βούλαν, ορθβούλαν, ορθός. Βούλαν, ορθβούλομαι. Ορθάν, ορθβούλαν, 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 ορθός. Πάνι. Βούλαν, ορθάν, βούλαν, ορθβούλομαι. Πάνι. Καλβούλαν, βούλαν.
Λέγε. Βούλ. Έστω.
Λέγε, ορθός.
Έτοιμο. Βούλ. Μα εσ. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Προς πάνι.
Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μα εσ.
Λέγε, βούλαν, ορθάν, βούλαν, 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 ορθό, βούλαν, ορθάν, βούλαν, ορθάν, βούλαν, βούλαν, ορθάν, βούλαν, ορθάν, βούλαν, βούλαν, ορθός. Βούλαν, ορθός, πάνι. Βούλαν, ορθό, πάνι. Βούλαν, ορθός. Πάνι, βούλαν, ορθός. Βούλαν, ορθό, βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα, πάνι, ορθβούλομαι. Πάνι, βούλομαι, πάνι, βούλαν, βούλομαι, ορθός. Εισβολή.
Λέγε.
Λέει βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Τέκ.
Έτοιμος.
Okay.
Πρόσταγμα, πάνι. Λέγε, βούλομαι. Ορθό, πάνι. Ορθός. Πρόστα, βούλαν, ορθάν, βούλαν, ορθάν, 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 ορθό, πάνι.
Μα έστω. Καλώς.
GG. That quadruple, yeah, the sea of Hippias is insane. Yeah, those villagers getting sniped over here just kind of means the game's done. Like, I don't think you can lose. I don't even know how many villages without doing any damage back. Like if you drop, yeah, eight villages, that's a lot. That's a lot. And then he went Nubar. I think maybe if you went the other one, you might have had a better shot at staying alive. Ooh. I have no mercy. That's true. No mercy. Urgh. I think the other option would have been to just like, if you really needed to go for this hunt, to build your base in a way that locks it in. So you got this locked in, you got this locked in, you got this locked in. If you lock in the top as well, just with buildings, rather than splitting them up to try and maximize on favored land, then one, you get less favor, but two, you're not going to get raided. So it's a it's a trade-off. It's not a huge trade-off because I don't think you get that much more favor from expanding your favored land in the early game. It's not that big of a deal. But if you just go like military camp, military camp, military camp, and a wall, or yeah, you had 2 military camps and an archery machine workshop. If you just locked your base off correctly, then you could have been sitting on your hunt and you would have been fine to defend. Anyways, GG. I'm just gonna run to the toilet. I'll be right back, guys. Just a second. Yeah, you can just build later on for more favor if true. Exactly. All right. This is Will. I'll play one more against under 1500s, and then I think we'll just play 1500 pluses. Oh, I was gonna play Raw. Let me play a Raw game. What sort of Raw do you want? Do you want the Dar Raw? You want the Bar Straw? Which one? Be nice? I don't know how to be nice. You said it already. I have no mercy. My whole plan is ruined. I thought maybe I thought maybe if I chopped the wood and I used the pharaoh to drag, it would have been fine. but it was not fine. My villagers wanted to get involved. Alright. Which one did you want? You didn't tell me which type of Ra. Are we going Bast or Da?
You refer Greek. Entio. You inu. Inito. Tayo. You and we.
Okay, I got a strat I want to try.
Gereg.
Let me think.
In Bea. Greek. Ayo refer. Tayo. Ayo refer.
Bast? Yeah, okay, we'll go Bast. No worries. Bast is going to be the god of choice.
Inage erect. Entio. Kid. Bea. Inito. UIR. Ayo refer. Greek. Tayo. UIR.
I gotta wander back with this priest just in case he spots me.
In nu. Gereg. Kid. Bea.
I'm gonna have to do that again.
Inage erect. Urife nu. Entai nu. UER.
No.
Enito. UIR.
Oh, those are mine, Will. Give them back. I worked so hard to find them. Oh, I'm so upset. Will, you scoundrel. Oh, he's gonna defend them as well. He stole that one too. When are the devs gonna nerf Greek? Greek Scout. Forever the bane of my existence as an Egyptian player. Let's try and grab him back now. If we can get there or not. I say give rank to go can be overwhelming, but better to just go in there, have fun. Yeah. I mean, win lose. We're just playing video games, right? Alright, I didn't get there.
Inage erect. Gereg.
Inagirek. Ak.
En ak nu.
In what erifir.
Inhead Bea. Sandwich.
Okay.
In which you Bea.
Grig. No.
In Greek.
Yeah.
Inito.
In which.
Gereg. Entio. Kid. And which you ayo. In wed nu. Kid.
I wish more people would play ladder for fun instead of repeating the same scripted strats.
Gereg.
Grig.
Yeah. There is an element of... There is an element of just like really wanting to win. Which I understand. But like... Or like trying to get as high as you possibly can with a god. I understand. I get it.
kid. Nine dishrek. Image erect by nine dishrek. In you
I mean, it's the same in every game though. Like it's not just Asian mythology. Like you go over and watch the way people play in like an Age of Empires 4 setting. They're all doing this. Like the people playing ladder, they play the same strat every single game, right? Or like whatever strat they're trying to learn, they play that one every single game. There's no differences. That's just what ranked is. That's what multiplayer is. Unless you want to try it yourself, and then you can run it yourself and all that other good stuff. I'm not going to lose this Sphinx. No, sir. Alright, we go this one.
In which?
Entio. Tayu. In which?
Rig. Kids.
I mean, there's so many different ways to play this game. I don't like playing one strat because someone did it and it's really strong. Like that's one way to go, but there's also all the other strats that are really strong. Tusk of the Iron Boar is kind of insane. Actually, but do I want to go Tusk of the Iron Boar? Oh. Is he coming for it? He might be. Oh, he's checking out my eyeballs. I'm kind of hoping I got Hunt back here, but I don't think I do. That's alright.
In which?
Gereg.
Finito.
Image
Girej.
In which? Rig. UI.
In hayo. Ak.
In which? Kids.
Antio. Erifir. Intiayatio.
Inito. Ayo refer. You
Girej. In hayo. Ak.
Ayo refer.
Finito. Akbaya. In which? UI air.
Oh no, I lost my scarab. I thought I put it into the temple though. Alright, let's go see if we can't not find something here.
In ak. Tayo. In way. Erif. Ak.
Thank you for the tier 1 Salm. Appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for the support.
In which?
Homeless citizen, thanks so much, man. You're the best. If you didn't realize, we are going for Le Avenger.
Image erect. In which? Gereg.
Finito. I air.
In which? UER. No.
Rig. No.
What do you mean by video full high? I'm not sure what that means.
Entio.
What do you mean?
No.
I'm sorry, Derek, I don't know what that means.
Entio. No. Gereg. UER.
No. Finito.
Gereg. No. Entio. No. UER. Inage nu. Entiu. Wedge. Gere nu.
Inito.
Nu. Entiu. Ayu. Kid. Kid. Kid.
Any ayo repair.
Rig.
I think I might just tornado his. Oh shit. Well, I guess we're not doing that. He just happened to walk through there. Very strange. What are you supposed to do?
In you are new.
Garrick, EU refer, UER, into you, and into you, UER, into you, and you, into you, into you, Garrick, EU, into you, and UER,
In which? Into you.
into you, into you.
Envitayo.
Garrick, EU,
Inito. Rig.
into you.
Okay.
Into you.
Image. Into you.
We got him.
No.
Garrick, EU, and UER.
Man, these Avengers take forever to train, don't they?
Garrick,
There's gonna be a gold mine over here, I reckon.
Enwich. Rig.
Antio,
Inito. Envitayo. Baya.
Garrick, into you,
Rig. Envui. Baya. Inito.
Garrick. And into you,
Leave. That's an interesting way to path.
Get into you.
In which? Image. You refer. Kid.
And you, in Garrick. And into you.
Gereg. Into you.
Enwich. Kids.
Actually, don't go to that one.
Inito. You refer. Kids.
Image. Erect. There.
Rig. Kids.
Into you. Get UER.
Beyblades!
And you refer.
In you head.
In the UER.
Gerhead. No.
Okay.
Into you refer.
And in tayo. Greek. And tayo refer.
Oh! Oh, okay. Alright. It wasn't that good.
Image erect. Kid. Kid.
Did I get out? I got out with all of them, I think. Okay.
Image erect.
Okay. Just need some more Avengers. Is what I need. We get some barracks up after this rain, or right now.
Kid. And I you refer. Great. Inito. Tayo. Into you. Image erect.
I'm bullying him? He's equal score with me. What are you talking about? Lily's doing fine. Let's go on one of these. You should be scared. So the important thing here is I just have to not lose my Avengers. I don't think you can really stop them. Okay. Can't do anything there.
Into you. Gary, U-E-R. Into you. EU refer. Into you. Into you. Into you. EU refer.
Alright, let's come and take the middle town center. I think that's the next thing we should try.
And Gary. Into you. Great tayo. N-U-I-R. In kid. N Gary. Into you. N-wedge. Into you. And Gary. EU. At you.
Ah! Oh dear.
Into you. Into you. In wedge. Kid new.
Fuck, these things are so strong. Oh my god.
Kid. Enito, UIR, Ayo, Dayo, UIR.
Did I lose my priest? No, they're building obelisks.
In Gereg. Pro Kid. Inage, Kid.
I still better get armor upgrades.
Any Ayo, UIR. Ayo, refer, Dayo, UIR. Wedge, Kid.
Alright. This is gonna make it a little bit more tricky.
Great. Entia, Kid, Bea. In wedge, kid. Inage, Ayu, kid. Ayo, UIR. Gereg, UER, kid. Bea.
I don't know what I should be building here. I think I should make sure I get up to slingers. Well, I mean, technically I can build whatever, but I think I should go up to slingers.
Enito, Ayo. Ayo. In wedge, kid. In kid.
Just in case. Let's get all these upgrades.
Into, girl. EU, into, and girl, in EU, Gereg, in you, Bea, great. Girl, into, and in wedge. Into you, UER, girl. Into, and into you, into you. Get into UIR. Ayo refer. Into Garrett, me into you. Into you.
Okay. Now I just need another eclipse for next time.
Into you. Get at you. Kid. N-U-E-R. Ear at you.
Alright, these Avengers are insane. Slingers make no sense. I should just make more Avengers. That's probably true. The reason for the slingers is, I guess mass Toxotes? I don't know. He has to build something to kill my army off. Just wait 1 second here. We're almost... I'm not quite ready. I'm not quite ready. Oh, I don't have the... I don't have the timer off. Oh. Jesus Christ! Avengers! The Avenger Blender, yeah. Look at him! I did 13,848 damage with these fuckers. I killed 108. That's ridiculous. I did heal them up. I was very prudent with how much I healed them up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they do it. They have 5.5 speed. The only thing is you don't get to see them very much. Like, realistically, I probably shouldn't get to that point where you have that many very often. Like, that seems pretty unrealistic. But very, 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 very strong. Because it's like, I have to get the monuments down, get Mythic Age, all without spending the favor, then have food left over, or a gold mine, to get the farms up. Then get the Avengers out in numbers. It's not a realistic thing, I don't think. There's probably some stuff you could do with maybe Set where you could get the Avengers out, but then you wouldn't have Eclipse, because Eclipse breaks them. Eclipse makes the guys just like they go insane because their spin is 10 seconds and it takes 5 seconds to go through, and this lowers the special attack by what does it say? Special attack recharge time minus 60%. So you literally just keep spinning. You never stop spinning. But I mean, on the one hand, like, you're also scared that I'm going to be running around with Sphinx. Well, yeah, I mean, if I stay 1 TC and I go fast mythic, the last time I like seriously tried it was versus like State, early days in Retold. I think maybe even before the 1200 or the delayed. Which one came first? I can't remember. The delayed, the slower mythic age. Before the slower mythic age came in, I tried it versus State, and I just ended up getting gold starved. But he was like a all inner. He would go balls to the wall, all in all the time. What are you gonna do, guys? You reckon we call it there? I'll be on tomorrow for a much longer time. I came on a bit late today. What do you guys want to see mostly? Let's just chat about like what you guys like, just in general. That's the thing that people who are watching me stream like the most? What do you like watching me play the most? Is it like high level 1v1s? Is it team games? Is it playing funky strats? Is it like the atheist type thing, doing challenges? What do you guys like? Do you guys want me to play a different game? You want to see me casting live tournament games? I see, okay. You like seeing me team game meltdown? Okay, casting high level games and playing high level 1v1s. Okay. Okay, so we just need to do some more castaroonies then, hey? Free-for-alls? We should do a free-for-all tomorrow, for sure. Boit cooking stream. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Do you guys want to watch a different game at some point? Do you think most of you would leave? Meltdowns are good. Oh. I think I just don't have the I don't think I have the energy for team games at all, to be completely honest. Like, because it's like either there's two types of team games, and it seems that it seems that some people don't really understand the type of team game I'm going for. There's two types of team games. There's a team game where it's a fair team game, and it's a team game where it's like anyone's allowed. And I play the team game where anyone's allowed, which is supposed to just be like a nice game where everyone gets in, everyone gets to have a go, and it's kind of fun, right? But in those games, for whatever reason, somebody decides, let's just play max tryhard, and it's like, what the fuck's the point? It's like if everybody, like I want to get everybody to have a game, you know? Like have a game, but it's not going to happen. Like if we want to just go max tryhard, I'll just go grab like 3 mates, and we'll just play us 3 versus everyone else. And then whoever wants to come and play plays us, and that's all we're going to do. I need to put an updated tier list for the current state of high level play before the 30th, so there's a comparison. This god is still at the top. This god's good. 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 Then it's probably these gods. Actually, this god, yeah, it's probably these gods together at kind of a similar spot. Probably with Hades, these 3 gods with Hades, and Zeus is probably a little bit below Hades, and then it's these 3 gods in open. Actually, Uranus is a bit better than these 2 gods at the moment. He's probably sitting up with Hades and stuff. He's probably in that tier. Uranus is pretty good right now for the Atlanteans. Nuwa. Nuwa is sitting in the same sort of tier as Ra. What was that tier? Ra, Odin, Freyr. In that tier. What skill level do you have to enter Challenger League? So the qualifiers are open. It's open qualifier, so any rating. You don't have to be, it doesn't matter what level you are, you can join up. The Challengers League is the top 16 below the top 16. If that makes sense. Anyways, I'm going to head off for today. And I'll see you all later. Like, do you guys do a reaction of actually... All right, I'll listen to Magic's video. I did look at it once, but I think I was a bit overwhelmed by the bias that I didn't really want to interact with it. But let's have a little look.
The Mister. And Recon. And Eric PR. And Super Afim. And Tunison. Why are so many of the Age of Mythology elite players playing Age of Empires 4 lately? Myself included. Now personally I think the two games share a lot of the same DNA, but at the same time there are some very clear differences between the two as well. Now before the comments section heats up in an AoE 4 vs AoM battlefield, let me say this first. This isn't about putting one game down and hyping up the other. This video is all about exploring the similarities and differences between them. Because who knows, you might be an AoE 4 player who ends up wanting to give AoM a try. And it could be the other way around as well, right? So both games are fantastic in their own right and they can absolutely coexist. Honestly, if I had unlimited amounts of time, I'd be playing both. However, that being said, I do think one game in its current state stands above the other, and I'll share which one that is at the end of the video. And you guys know me by now. I'm not going to be sugarcoating anything. I'm going to say it how it is. Might lose some fans over it, but it is what it is. So let's get started. Number 1, unit dynamics. Now in Age of Mythology, we generally make what our god specializes in. So if you're playing Poseidon, you're going to make cavalry, etc. In Age of Empires 4, the dynamic is similar, so if you're playing French, you're going to make knights, but it's significantly more dynamic. And it's more dynamic because unit counters are significantly more pronounced. So if you're trying to get a win, you will try to continuously
Okay, no, I'm not
counter your
going to
opponent's
say
units, and they will try to do the same. This also rewards better micro and positioning. You want each unit to fight its intended counter. So if you're trying to engage an opponent and he has archers in the back line, you want to get your horses on the back line. It's going to lead to immense value. Now, is this better or worse?
It's literally exactly the same. There's almost no difference in the whole thing. The biggest difference is that there's more generalist units in Age of Mythology. Actually, there's generalist units technically in there's like another counter sort of thing in Age of Empires 4 with the heavy units, right? Knights and men at arms are your heavy units, right? I can't remember the entire thing, but it was like knights are heavy, men at arms are heavy. You have your spearmen, cavalry, archer dynamic, right? But in Age of Mythology, you've got your spearmen, which is an anti-cavalry unit, which is effectively the same thing as a spearman in Age of Empires 4. Takes about 4 or 5 shots for a herdman to kill a raiding cavalry. I don't know exactly how many shots it takes a spearman to kill a cavalry unit in Age of Empires 4, but maybe it's 1 shot less or something, but it's pretty close. You've got the counter units of counter archer. Cavalry kill off archers really, really quickly in Age of Mythology. Probably kill them off a tiny bit faster in Age of Empires 4. I actually don't know. The only thing in Age of Mythology that doesn't really counter its intended target is the archer. That is not 100% counting an infantry unit. In fact, it's just good against infantry. It doesn't counter them. What counters infantry is the counter infantry unit, of which I don't think they have any of those in Age of Empires 4 from what I know, from at least the first eight civs that were released. I can't remember anything that was counter infantry. So they're missing some counters there.
Honestly, I think it has its pros and cons. I'm more of a fan of overall strategy, so small, nuanced levels of micros are not really my forte. I like to play a certain way, and sometimes it's not always doable in Age of Empires 4. I have to think about what my opponent's doing. But on the flip side, this is more indicative of a real-time strategy game because you're actually interacting with your opponents significantly more. Now, who wins?
There's some things in Age of Mythology which are very uninteractive. They just are. Like, and I'm pretty vocal about it, right? I don't think that the defensive god powers right now are in a good spot. And I think they're at the root cause of uninteractive strategies in Age of Mythology. For example, Sentinels, Citadel, Earth Wall, Forest Protection. If you play a game without those god powers in it, it's pretty bloody interactive.
I think it
like if you aren't reacting to what your opponent's doing, you're gonna lose. Like if you're actually a good player and you're not constantly changing your army comp, you're gonna lose.
Really depends. If you're a casual player playing for fun, I think AOM style might be more relaxing as you get to dictate your own strategy. But if you're interested in a competitive setting,
you get to dictate your own strategy. I don't. Yes, you start off a game and you pick your strategy. I don't really understand what he means by that.
you want to feel like your actions and reactions led to your victory. I think AoE 4 takes the cake here. Personally, I'd give this one a tie. Number 2.
He says he gives it a tie after all of that. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
To get a win.
What is he talking about? Is this just a unit?
What are God's special unit dynamics?
Unit dynamics is a tie. Okay. Okay. So
I think AoE 4 takes the cake here. Personally, I'd give this one a tie. Number 2. Static defenses hit way harder in Age of Empires 4.
Hey, Man Abyss,
in Age of Mythology, a fortress is pretty good at its current state. It can pepper a unit, it can hold a territory for a reasonable amount of time, but usually you need unit support in order to hold an area, right? In Age of Empires 4, you do not need unit support. You can hold an area with just keeps on its...
do I have to pull up that that game I played against Der Super Saiyan the other day? Played against Der Super Saiyan and I held with like 2 units and nothing but buildings.
Zone, and if your opponent doesn't have siege, well, it's very hard to actually take down that fortress, that keep. Now, how does that make a difference in terms of gameplay? I believe that having strong defenses, it opens up the world for strategy, opens up the game for strategy rather. Because if you can secure a location, you can hold it down without having to worry about your opponent overrunning you if you move your army out of position. You're more likely to spread out your units, you're more likely to have contingents in different locations and different areas, and that creates more strategical options. It's going to create more playthrough for both you and your opponent, right? Now, this is kind of a hit or miss, right? Some people are going to prefer AoE 4, some people prefer AOM, where they don't have such strong defenses. Me personally, I like a...
See, the thing is with Myth is that buildings are just spammable. Go and watch a game of Age of Empires 4 and count the amount Like, go and watch a 40-minute game of Age of Empires 4 and count the amount of keeps that get put down. And then go watch another 40-minute game of Age of Mythology and count the amount of castle-type buildings, fortress-type buildings that get put down. It's just on a completely different level of spammability. That's the difference. So you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't have like a spamming building thing and also have the buildings be insane. Now, to be completely honest, the buildings, once you get to the Mythic Age and Age of Mythology right now, are really strong when you're in the Mythic Age. So all of this like late game strategy, which I think is what what Magic wants. Like, he's a deathmatch. He played a lot of deathmatch when he was younger, and he was quite good at it. With those sort of like late game decisions and stuff that he's talking about, you know, that they still happen. You can still go left, right. You can still move your army in. You can still do like a big ram push through onto stuff while holding on the other side, taking more map. Like, right now, I mean, yeah, the buildings are more powerful in Age of Empires 4, but also they're less spammable, and most likely, I don't actually know this. I could be talking about my ass. Maybe the Siege is stronger in Age of Mythology. I don't know, but I think Siege is pretty good. Probably pretty good in Age of Empires 4, no?
AoE4 system a little bit more. I think that, you know, keeps and static D have to do their job in order for strategy to be available, right? Or else it's going to become a game where, you know, you get your power spike, you hit your A move, and you kind of just kill your opponent. There needs to be a little bit of a buffer between life and death. So that's number 2.
Look, this is one thing that I have been thinking about, and I have been noticing, specifically when I'm playing versus players significantly lower rated than me, because I play the top level players, and I'll play the mid level players, and I'll play the low level players. So if I'm playing against a mid level player, the mid level player makes a significant mistake against me and then loses, right? And the games will finish at like 12 minutes, 15 minutes, very, very consistently. If I play against a top level player, if neither of us makes a significant mistake, the game generally goes on very long. Does that make any sense? So I do think that the game is pretty unforgiving for those early game mistakes. It's very unforgiving. But I don't really know if that's different in Age of Empires 4 or not. Like, if I run in and I pick off like 10 villages at like the 8-minute mark, I'm pretty sure I just win the game.
Number 3, the ability to counterplay and the capability of counterplay, right? So the capability of counterplay is dependent upon your ability to scout. If you're able to scout your opponent, you're able to react to him and counterplay. But in Age of Mythology, there are some things that you cannot scout. So for example, if your opponent is going up from the Heroic Age to the Mythic Age.
Technically, you can scout it. It's a pretty stupid thing, but you can scout if a player is going up the age. You just have to stare at the town center for 18 seconds. If no villager pops out, he's getting a technology or going to the next age. But I also... I don't think it matters, right? Like, if you know your opponent's going to the next age, there's a lot of tells that they're doing that. For lower level players, I think being able to scout this would be better. And I think it would be a good idea to implement a sort of animation on the town center if someone's advancing. On every one of the town centers, not just the town center it's going up in. So if, say... So if someone's going to the next age, there should probably be an animation of some sort. Like something happens on the town center on every one of them. That would be a good thing. He's absolutely right. This is not a good thing about Age of Mythology. We should be able to scout it. But on the other side, I don't think I've ever been surprised with my opponent getting to the Mythic Age. Ever. I'm like, yeah, it's about right. He's probably going Mythic. Yeah, he's Mythic Age. Okay. Yeah, he's going Mythic Age. Oh, okay. The only time I think I've noticed it where one player thought that his opponent was going Mythic Age and he wasn't, at the top level, was Mister versus Kavoth. And Kavoth mind gamed the fuck out of him. Still ended up losing the game, mind you, because Mister's a beast. But Kavoth mind gamed Mister. Mister thought he was going Mythic Age. Mister pushed too early, got caught out by an army, and almost lost the game.
An indicator that lets you know, okay, he's almost 90% up to Mythic. And if he's up to Mythic and he plants down his God Power, well, that could be lights out for you.
I believe this is like early days Age of Mythology. I don't think this is the case anymore. There's no God Powers with the exception of, I want to say like Great Flood has this ability to wipe out an entire army. I think that God Power, it's just not a well-designed God Power, unfortunately. It needs to kill off your own, and they need to do something so that you don't want to like flood your own army. Do you know what I mean? Like, because you can flood into your army, and then your opponent's army is taking damage from the Great Flood and taking damage from their army. But if it's just Great Flood and that's it, then you're not killing anything. If it's just Meteor and that's it, you're not killing everything. If it's just Tornado can kill off a whole bunch of archers. You can dodge it, though. You can move out of the way. Lightning Storm does some damage, doesn't kill your army. Realistically, if you're behind, this will put you further behind. A God Power will put you further behind if you're behind. If you're equal, then the God Power your opponent got will smack down on you. You will lose shit, but you got shit from doing something else in the game, and the game will continue.
Right? In Age of Empires 4, in the exact same scenario, if your opponent is going from Age 3 to Age 4, he has to build a building. The building has an indicator that lets you know how far along is he. So the fact that you're able to scout this one aspect of it, allows you to, prepare ahead of time. Okay, he's going to Age 4. I need to start getting my keeps in this location. I need to start making this type of unit. I need to start pushing.
I don't really know what Age 4 gives you in Age of Empires 4. I can't remember. Isn't it just like unlocking tech? Like there's not really a bonus to going, like apart from like, okay, I've got all my tech now in Age 3. Let's go Age 4. Like what do you unlock? I can't remember. Is that like a unique unit you unlock? Do you get anything for going to the next age? You get bombards? Right, so it's like the same thing. You just unlock some stronger siege to break through stuff. And maybe a unique unit. It's like, I think the difference is that maybe Age of Empires 4 doesn't actually need this landmark system at all. Like this scoutable age up at all. Because it takes so long for you to actually end up getting out the unit or the thing that you need from Age 4. Whereas with Myth, it would actually be a better system because immediately when you hit Mythic Age, you get something that you can use. Right? You get a Myth unit, you get a God Power. So, funnily enough, I actually think that not being able to scout the 4th age in Age of Empires 4 seems like a better idea. Because if you can see someone going Age 4, maybe a little bit too early, they can just come and attack you and you just die. Because they just spent all those resources on doing it.
Or I need to start teching myself. That gives you the ability to counterplay based on the ability to scout. It's not always possible in Age of Mythology, so I would give another edge to Age of Empires 4 in this regard, because I'm a player that likes to be prepared and be ready. Whereas in Age of Mythology, you kind of can surprise your opponent. Now, some people like that. They like to be sneaky. They like to hide their age up, and they just want to just completely catch their opponent off guard and kill them right there and then. And to them, they might enjoy the Age of Mythology style. For me,
yeah, that's what I said, Mini Eddie. I think it is a skill issue, but also like I don't think there would be a negative for it to be for there to be an animation getting played on the town center. I think that would just be a good thing. Put an animation on the town center, you can see what your opponent's if your opponent's aging up or not. I think that'd be a good thing. Not on all the town centers, but obviously that costs money for the devs. I don't know if they'd ever do it. They'd have to make a whole bunch of animations.
Me, I'm more on the Age of Empires 4 side.
This idea that
just want to completely catch their opponent off guard and kill them right there and then.
This idea of like catch your opponent off guard, this is something that also happens in Age of Empires 4, I'm sure. Like, it happens in every Age game. Catching your opponent off guard is literally the best way to find wins. Otherwise, what are you doing? If your opponent is on guard and you still beat them, then they just weren't on guard.
And to them, they might enjoy the Age of Mythology style. For me, I'm more on the Age of Empires 4 style. Number 4, asymmetry. Now this is where Age of Mythology takes our very, very is a significant edge. For example, right level is to find it's leap to
no, sorry, it's not talking about asymmetry
interface / UI.
Now, the UI in Age of Mythology is not very good,
but it's lacking a lot of features.
I can
For
agree
example,
here. This is not very good.
You don't get ranked seasons. You don't get customized badges for your level.
Agreed.
You don't get different game modes such as like free for all or whatnot.
Agreed.
It just feels somewhat.
I don't think that a free for all game mode would work in Age of Mythology because there's not enough people to play. People would just be sitting in there.
Only, right? It feels like, hey, this is a score. It's 1867 is my score. It feels a bit arbitrary. I don't know what that means. I wish I had some different.
This is the biggest. I think this is actually one of the biggest the biggest things for a multiplayer game to have success. Every single multiplayer game, every single one, with the exception of maybe Age of Empires 2 and StarCraft 1, but they're old, right? They have an old player base that are never going to leave them. Every other RTS game that has an active multiplayer base has got ranked seasons. Name one competitive game right now in 2025 that has an active multiplayer player base that doesn't have ranked seasons. I'll wait. AoE 2 AoE 2's player base is old. It's not going to leave the game ever. That doesn't count. They're never going to leave. If they had ranked badges in Age 2, I reckon the multiplayer player base would increase.
Casing what my level is. And the other thing I mentioned about being lonely is the main issue here is that the friends section is not the focal point of this UI. It's hard to find. It's tucked away somewhere.
Yeah, the social thing is non-existent.
Now AoE 4 is not perfect by any means, right? There's a lot of room for improvement, but it's a giant leap.
I don't think it's unreasonable to say they don't want to implement free features before they deliver the DLC. That's probably true. That's fair enough, man. I can agree. Get Japanese in here. After that's out of the way, they can start working on some shit. That's totally fine. I mean, for me personally, I don't care. I'm one of those old gamers. Like for Age of Empires 2, I'm just gonna keep playing the game.
Forward from AOM. For example, if I was to look at my rank seasons right here, it tells me what rank I am, things that you can see. There's friends section, and there's certain maps you don't want to play in game, right? And I also think this is a big step up. Number 6, game plans. Now, Age of Mythology is a very textbook-driven game, right?
Okay, please explain.
And I also think this is a similarity with Age of Empires 4. They're both very textbook related.
Good.
The only difference is the deviations between where you are and where you want to go.
I don't know enough about Age of Empires 4 to comment, to be completely honest.
So let's say, for example, you're an Age of Mythology player and you're playing ISIS. Usually Age of Mythology players are going to want to get to your Mythic Age, which is
Usually Age of Mythology players are going to want to get to their Mythic Age. I feel like Magic is still living in release date. I'm not even kidding. I feel like it's still living in like Red Bull Genesis or Red Bull and Genesis era.
They give you your strongest god power, and usually you get like a strong technology like Valley of the Kings for say. So let's say you're ISIS and you go start the game. Usually things are going pretty smooth, right? oh, we have one hiccup, right? So you have a hiccup here, you resolve that hiccup, and then you back to your baseline. Oh, another hiccup. Well, this one might be in your favor. So you're into your baseline again, and so on and so forth, right? It's kind of like this. And you can usually get to where you need to go with pretty much like 90% certainty, right?
I don't actually remember the last time I got to Thoth, clicked Valley of the Kings, and won a game. I don't actually think it's good anymore. This is hurting me on the inside. I do wish he was honest about this. Like, he played the matchup like 1 billion times, and he lost every one of them, and every single time he lost, it was against Anubis, it was against Spearman, and it was against Isis being completely the god in charge, dictating the game. Like, this is like literally talking about the game from Genesis. Like, this is actually, fuck me.
And again, maybe 80%.
Like, the only time, okay, so here's the thing, right? If this is exactly the same in Age of Empires 4 as well, by the way. If I go fast second town center, right? And my opponent goes fast second town center. Do you know what I can then do? As the player who also went fast second town center, I can go to the heroic age. Totally fine. I'm allowed to do that. That is an acceptable amount of teching that I'm allowed to do. Right? And that, or I could go to the castle age in Age of Empires 4. That's possible as well. I remember because I did it. I know the game's different now, but like if both players go 2 TC, you can probably get a naked fast second town center. You could, even in whatever meta they're playing now, you can probably still get to the castle age. Probably. Right? Okay. Now what happens if we both go 2 TC and we both go fast heroic? Do you know what we can do? We can both go fast mythic. These are reactions that you're making through the game as to what your opponent's doing. If both of you are just going to sit there and tech, you're both allowed to just sit there and tech. There's nothing wrong with that. But if one player gets out on the map and starts forcing shit, the other player is going to lose if they keep on going down this game plan. In AoE 2, if both players go 3 TC, it's an infight. Exactly. It's just how this game works. And I don't understand. Like, I hate this. This one's
playing a while, so I could be wrong. It could be a little bit different. But in Age of Empires 4, the dynamic is vastly different, right? Let's say I'm Malians and I want a cow boom. Usually,
see, I don't know anything about Malians. I literally can't talk about this. He's probably right. This is probably exactly what happens.
Cow boom is something you can get to, but there's going to be huge hiccups, right? Like, it's going to go like something like this, right? It's a lot more swings, and you can't even get it sometimes, like 70% accuracy, right? And the reason why there's swings is because there's so much more playability towards it, right? So let's say you're playing an inferior civ economically, and you know that, Malians have a cow boom, and they're going to overtake you in Malians at every chance that they can get. Whereas in Age of Mythology, it's very hard to interrupt your opponent when he's trying to get his power spike, depending on the civilization you're playing. Now, which one is better? I personally think that this one is better for me.
All right, let's just run like a random. I don't know. We could run like a random game through, and we can see exactly how many turns need to happen.
Right?
I don't know.
But a lot of people wanted to see all these right? I remember when I was a beginner player, I wanted to make like the coolest units, and I want to get to where I wanted to get to. I wanted to meteorite my opponent's base, and I wanted to see all these really cool animations and cool units. So in that case, as a casual player, I prefer this one, right? But as a more competitive player now, I definitely prefer this one, right? Because I don't want it to be a textbook-driven game entirely. I want it to be a little bit textbook and a bit real-time as well. And I think Age of Empires 4 strikes the better balance.
Yeah, so effectively, the way that I see RTS games, and I think it's fairly similar in every one. Maybe some other more experienced players can talk about it from other games, but the whole textbook thing is actually incredibly deep, But it is very much, if my opponent does A, I do B. If my opponent does B, I do C. If my opponent does C, I do A, right? Like that's what RTS games end up becoming in the end of the day. And then inside of that, right, there are things that can go wrong. For example, I screw up and then I lose like 5 villages on a raid. So then I have to make something happen to then get us back to equality, or we start losing the game. And then that's like over and over and over and over. The problem here is Magic knows AOM 100% because he's played 20 years of AOM, where AoE 4 is new to him and he has to learn new responses. Yeah, I think... Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I think AOM has got... AOM Retold versus Age of Mythology Legacy has got a lot more proactive game plans you can play with, where you're like, I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna try and force this to happen over here. Like, Midia, you're really good at this, right? I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna force X, Y, Z. In fact, there was a great game you played against Magic where you showed that. I think it was like a Gaia versus Kronos on Alfheim from memory. And it's like, there's a lot of different ways to do that. I think that's what I like about this game so much, is that you can choose to go down so many different paths and have success.
In this regard. Number 7, it's the small details. Now there's a lot of tiny details that you might never pick up or realize until you play like 50-60 games, but let's say that you're an Age of Mythology player, and you all know that in Age of Mythology that projectiles are dodgeable, right? If you're playing Reigning Cavalry and you're up against...
You buy crenellations and they're not dodgeable. Well, you can ballistics dodge them, but you buy crenellations and you
Toxicity, you can dodge most of the arrows, right? Depending on which way you're moving. This is also similar in Age of Empires 2. But in Age of Empires 4, you can't dodge any arrows. So if you run past a group of archers, you're going to be hit with 100% certainty, right? So which one is better? Now this is something that's been debated for eons, right? Personally, I think they're both kind of fine. I'm okay with both of them. But I do think that dodging arrows should be reserved for cavalry units. I don't think the infantry should be able to dodge arrows under any circumstance. So that's -1 point I would give for the Age of Mythology side. But at the same time, I do like the fact that some units are capable of dodging arrows, which Age of Empires 4 doesn't have. So yeah, so I guess it's personal preference.
Yeah, this is like, there's no like this way's better or that way's better. I remember getting frustrated in Age of Empires 4 playing against longbowmen and feeling like their zone of control was just insane, and I just couldn't kill them. But that was probably just because the longbowmen were just too good against Cav or something, and that just needed to be toned down at that point. I don't know. There's probably a world where this works, and it probably is working in Age of Empires 4, but also I think that the Age of Mythology version is working as well. So archers need a cooldown time between moving and shooting, and then they can have 100% hit rate. Kiting is dumb. Yeah, I could agree with that. Unfortunately, that's really clunky. That would be really, really clunky. It looks clunky, right? That's the problem.
Another thing is, in Age of Mythology, if you are to hit a unit, let's say that you have a herdman and you hit a horseman, the horseman will slow down, right? There's a snare. In Age of Empires 4, there is no snare. So even if you tag the horseman, he's not going to slow down and you can kind of get away. Now, which one is better in this angle? Most of the people that I talk to like the snare. They say that the snare is good. You know, it's annoying that the cavalry can just come in and out and run around and stuff like that. I see that argument, but I'm on the other side of the fence. I think that the snare is bad because if you don't have a snare, it's promoting more aggressive gameplay. you can raid and you can be kind of safe in a sense where you're not going to get tagged by anything and you can just run away, right? You don't slow down as a result. It's also more simplistic, so you know, some newer players and casuals might be like, oh, why is my unit slowing down? It's so strange, right? So these little tiny details.
Is there snare in Age 2? I think there is, right? There's also snare in Age 3. I think there's not? Oh, okay. Age 3's got snare. Okay.
Those add up. These are two of the bigger ones that I think.
Yeah, if you had snare in Age 2, the spearman, you like take one tap from the spearman and you just die. I do think that the stupidest tech right now, or the stupidest thing in Age of Mythology, is the herdman, not the halberdier tech that makes the snare you just die. I think that needs to have been reworked like yesterday, like 2 months ago. I can't believe it's still not reworked. But
impacted me a lot in the switch over from Age of Mythology to Age of Empires 4. Number 8, the campaigns. Now, Age of Mythology has one of the best campaigns.
I don't need it. If you say anything other than Age of Mythology is the best, has the best campaign in the Age of Empires universe, you're just joking. You're kidding yourself.
Games that I've ever played. It's just so much fun. It's not like historically accurate. It's been done a lot better. So to conclude, which game do I think is better? Now, I don't want to be harsh here, right? But if I have to pick a winner, I'm going to say Age of Empires 4. And I remember this conversation happening with me and Eric BR and a couple other people in a chat room once, and they kept saying that Age of Empires 4 is vastly superior to Age of Mythology. And I
think Magic is going to get bored of Age 4 once he realizes it's very similar to Myth. I think all those guys are just like, they're just new. I'll just enjoy it. AoE forecasting looks, yeah, the UI is like head and shoulders better. I think we can all agree that there's like things that can be improved in Age of Mythology without a doubt. But gameplay is, I don't know. I think it's in a really good spot. And it's only going to get better and better and better with certain annoying things getting turned back. Unfortunately, they don't release games like they used to. Thanks for putting me through that. I didn't particularly want to react in the way that I did for the entirety of that. Yeah, I was going to head off. I'm going to head off. All right, bye, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. I'm going to be on tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure what my plan is. I might do some cards.